Hello, 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 hello. Hey, everybody. Hello, everybody. Right, the start of this podcast, we're going to do something very, very new. We get a lot of people complain about us on this podcast, the late night cereal podcast, because we get a lot of cereal, which we're going to show you in a minute. People complain that it takes too long.
Which is that person there?
3 or 4 hours. Yeah, that person in the chat right there says it. So what we're going to try and do today is limit this very podcast to 2 hours. What time is it now? 7:04? That makes sense. So let's say right now we're going to put, let's give us 1 minute. 9:05, okay? So 9:05 on the dot. 9:05. Here we go. So 3 hours later. No, 9:05. The alarm is on. As soon as that stops, we are going to go. We're not even going to say goodbye. We're going to say goodbye. But that is it. Okay. You've heard it.
This is where you need an alarm just for that.
Well, oh god, that would be that's a great idea.
There you go.
Actually, because I was thinking of having something on the actual screen. But wouldn't that be great having an alarm for that? That's a good reason for an alarm with Mario. And each week we could have a different thing and. Oh god, I need to get an alarm.
Oh, there you go. Buy one now.
I'm writing an alarm.
Order one after the stream.
or the 20 alarmos. Yeah. And what was the other thing that they brought out? Oh, on the flower, the talking flower.
Oh, talking flower. I don't know what it's called. That flower.
I don't know. No one knows. Everyone kind of is in between of like whether they like the flower or not, or it's in between, isn't it? But anyway, everyone, welcome to the Late Night Cereal podcast episode 29. Go on. You can do it. Come on. Come on. You can do numbers. Come on. Yeah. Come on. Yay.
That way around. There you go.
I don't know. That's just weird the way you flipped it all around.
I know. Yeah.
This is. I'll say your number one source. We can say that, but I don't. You can probably verify that's probably not the right for you guys. But it's for us is the best source of retro gaming and nostalgia you can get on a Friday evening, and with a splash of milk as well. We say splash of milk because we start each one of these with some cereal, and you can always see some bits of mine hanging around the side. Oh, look at you with your fancy bowl again. Oh, wait a minute. What is that glass?
Yeah, basically it was a Christmas present from my parents. They randomly got me a custom Jason glass.
Oh, that is amazing. Oh, I love that. I can't believe we've now got fancy glasses with the milk in to pour in. Oh my god, isn't that nice? Now.
Well, it's actually normally my rum glass.
Oh, that's lovely.
Milk as well. It's a special occasion.
And just before, and as we are all guessing what is in our bowls, I mean, you can probably guess in mine. Let's see if the chat can guess before we get into the podcast. I mean, I'm looking at yours.
I can guess yours straight away.
I don't think you can.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know if I can guess what yours. What the hell are yours? Jesus. Also, I want to say
I've had them before. Here's a hint.
Hello to Rain Cloud. Hello to Julio. Hello to Princess Perlas. Who else have we got in there? Cadane, do Spider-Man. Ooh. If they can get dressed as Spider-Man on the podcast. What Cocoa Pops? Julio thinks mine are right. Mine are not. Mine are Choco Rice.
I noticed that. I knew it wasn't the official one.
Did you know it was going to be Aldi? I'm going to have a bite while you explain what the hell yours is, because I do. What the hell are they?
The ones
Princess
I had
says
before.
Fruit Loops.
I'll get to the box. Oh God, I put it too far away. Here we are. It's. I've still got to finish these off because they're incredibly sweet. The strawberry donuts, the Christmas ones. We're still.
Are they still on date?
Yeah, they are. Well, the sugar, aren't they? They last about a year. they're till April next year, apparently.
April next. 2027.
Yeah. Is that much sugar in it? Because they are American, remember?
God.
So that's why these are I only have one bowl of these every 2 weeks because I think I'll never ever go to sleep or eat any more sugar content. They're so sweet smelling as well.
You'll never.
I did actually have Cocoa Pops, but I kind of ate them.
I agree. April next year cannot be good. And you said you never go to sleep. I don't think you'd die. I think they'll just keep you alive. that's something they'll have in the Fallout days, which is interesting and relevant because we'll be talking about TV and movie related things that are coming out this year. Which, in regards to gaming and all that stuff. That's all this on the show today. So yeah, apart from eating your cereal, it's been 2 weeks. I can't believe it's been 2 weeks. By the way, it's gone nuts. It's and we're on 29th. We were saying before, it feels like we've been on the 29th podcast for weeks. So finally,
it feels like we haven't got past it. We're still trying to get there.
I think it's got like the 22nd. It just feels all the same. So the next one's gonna be a special one because it's 30th, not like special in any other way, but just because it's got a nice new number with another another set of 10s, I guess. Not sleep until your 3 a.m. You can say. Gaming-wise on your stream, I haven't got much to talk about because I'll be honest, I've hardly gamed on the stream. Not much.
You've done a little bit.
I like that the way you told me that, like you were a parent. You've done a bit.
You've done a bit. Good job, Steve. You did it. Good. You tried. At least you tried. That's the main thing.
I showed up, didn't I, Dad?
You showed up, yeah.
I did. I had a go. And it's JR as well. Hello. Is that why all the apocalypse movies, Americans are able to eat all the food that's on date? It's true. Is it Twinkies like that? It seems to be Twinkies that they always go through. I quite like Twinkies. I think I don't know if I'm like. I think a lot of people don't like them. I quite like them.
I really like them.
Yeah, I like them.
I only literally got them because I saw them in Ghostbusters. And I was like, what are they?
I think I'm like that.
And then I saw them in, what was the zombie film?
With, isn't it mad that all like movies and everything when we were kids kind of dictated our diets? Like I was literally going to say I love pizza because of turtles. That was like the only reason. I know that now, 100%. But it's because of turtles. But Twinkies are weird because they're like weirdly moist. Or you don't expect it. Unexpectedly moist.
Yeah, because I remember like Tesco's a little while ago was selling like import stuff, and I bought them from there. And I was like, oh, they felt like they were like really quite sticky as well. And I was thinking, oh, they're meant to be, because I thought they were just like just a sponge.
Yeah,
but they're not. They kind of got like a I don't know, liquefied sugar all over them or something. I don't know.
I mean, it makes you think like, I mean,
and the cream's weird.
It wouldn't be good, but it makes you feel like, you know, if you're in the desert and you found them, they'd still be moist. I don't think they'd be dried out. They'd still be able to go,
squeeze them out.
You squeeze them out and get like, I don't think there'd be water in there. It'd just be like acid from aliens in there. It goes through the floors and stuff. That's what you probably get in Twinkies. But I think they're nice, weirdly enough. But I also like eating a bit of crap now and again.
Yeah, but do you remember when they, at one point, the company who makes them, Hostess, went under, and they were selling on eBay for loads of money.
Oh my God.
Of Twinkies. For like 50 quid for a box of Twinkies. And then they got saved, and all of a sudden Twinkies were everywhere. No one cared.
Yeah, you can get them anywhere now. Like, I don't often get them. I think it was a novelty when I got like a box of them somewhere, and I was like, oh, that's great. And then kind of never got around to them again because, you know, I'd rather have Haribo or something, I don't know. Or an actual Swiss roll or something like that you can get in like a shop. Oh, yeah, nice one, big chocolate one. Anyway, talking about video games. Do you want to start us off?
Yeah, really sweet games.
Oh, sweet games. There you go. What Swiss roll games have you been playing? Oh, I've ruined it. Oh, sorry. Take it back. Go on.
Right, that's fine. No, it's gone. The moment's passed. Right. So the first game is one I actually completed on Tuesday.
Yep.
Oh, see if it actually appears on screen. Let me move
I
over slightly.
I do need this.
There we
Looks awesome. This game, when I saw you playing it, it reminds me of a game like games I would see people playing in the schoolyard when I was a kid when in the Game Boy. Because I remember someone playing Castlevania and all that. It's got that kind of feel to it. Really want to get this. What's your thoughts?
Well, I was actually told. Well, originally it looks like Ninja. I say Ninja Gaiden, by the way.
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden.
I call it Gaiden as well. People call it Garden. Yeah, whatever. Garden. Maybe not.
Yeah, Ninja Garden.
Yeah.
Basically, because I was playing it right, and the character sprite looks like the Ninja Gaiden from the NES one. You know, everyone knows that. But then when I'm playing it, I thought the levels felt like I was playing that Blue Shadow, or that's the UK name.
Yeah.
But it's called Shadow of the Ninja in America. And I found that someone in chat, again, this is why it's great having everyone so knowledgeable in your chat. He basically told me, no, it's actually Shadow of the Ninja Game Boy game, but they took it on and renamed it as a Ninja Gaiden game and then changed the sprite. Oh, wow. It's really weird. So it does play like Blue Shadow.
That's mad.
Instead, but the actual game really good. I was worried it was going to be like the NES game, because the NES game is. I've not played it properly, but it's regardless of like quite a solid game. Yeah. But this was really easy. Well, I really got through it.
Yeah. I was going to say the Master System one is a lot easier apparently, because sort of one Jack played on the stream, and I was like shocked at how like easier it was and more accessible, and it had a shop in it. I don't know if that one has a shop in it.
No, this one you get no upgrades, anything like that. You literally get one power up, which is I don't know what it's called. It's only got a little symbol on there, but it does like a big fire attack, which you could get in an NES game.
Yeah.
And you collect about 5 or 6 per level. But if you die, you lose them all. But you do gain them quite a lot throughout the level, so it's not really that much of a problem. And it controls really nice.
Yeah.
It's really responsive. Thing was, the bosses had a good predictability on their pattern. So once you picked up on it, like, oh, good, I know it. I was breezing through it, and then I got to the last boss, phase 2. It was wrecking me.
Oh, really?
Absolutely wrecking me. Like, I was like, oh, maybe I can't do this. Again, it's that situation where first phase, perfect. The problem was, it's one of the early Game Boy game. Well, not early game. A Game Boy game that once you die, it's like kind of like Mega Man, where you've got to go back to the beginning of the level if you get a full game over. You can start that level going. You ain't got to start from the very beginning, thank God. But you have to do the beginning level. The problem is that level is a lift, or an elevator going up, and you got to dodge lasers. It's not difficult, but there's enemies you've got to wait for, and you're like,
you learn it. Is it one of those ones you learn? It's like the Tales games. You just end up learning where they're going to come from. Yeah.
You learn it, but it's really time wasting to get back to the boss. You want to get back to the boss. But to be fair, because it's not a big game, you kind of don't really mind that, because obviously if you got straight to the boss without any problem, because every other level, if you die on a boss and you've got lives left, you start straight on the boss. But the last boss, you have to do the whole level again. I don't know why they do that. They've done it on a few Game Boy games now. I'm like, why do they do that? But it wasn't too bad, and it was literally, I said on the stream, I went, right, and it was getting late, and it was run out of time rather than me like not wanting to do it. And then I literally went, oh, right, one last run, I'm going to bed. Right, I've had enough. And then I did it on the last one.
Oh, the last one. It's always the last one.
Yeah. And I have to say, the music, mate, is so good. Every track is a banger. I was like, I started level, and I was like, oh, I like this one. And for like 5 minutes, I listened to the song.
I have seen this at Game and Fairs. I can't remember how much it is, but I've seen it about, because I always wanted the NES, which I've got the NES one now. I've got our version of it, but I do want to pick this up, defo, for my collection. I don't know, how much is it, do you know, nowadays?
Well, I did look it up, actually.
Was yours like 50p or something off an old woman or something? This is what you're going to say now? Is that thing again?
No, I'll explain it later. No, that I got mine from Doorway to Darkness last time we went there for the gaming market, and I paid 20 for it, which I thought was quite a bit for a game. I don't buy that many expensive Game Boy games, but then now when I did a quick search for it, it goes for about 40 quid now.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? But the thing is, I've actually got the US version, because the reason why I've got the American cover, because I actually point it, is that this cover's much cooler than ours. On this one, he's got the, like, I don't know what you call it, but the balaclava type thing on. He's got his knife there. Yeah, the UK one, he's got no mask on. He's just got his fists like this.
Oh, right.
It looks terrible. They edited really badly.
Oh, I feel like I've seen this cover more, but maybe I'm getting mixed up with obviously the
it's the same as the NES one. It's very similar to the NES one.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they changed it up because of Ninja.
Do you know, interestingly enough, like, God, this is tangent number one. When you see a game priced for like 45 quid, you instantly go, oh, that's expensive for a retro game. But relatively to like a modern game, that's cheap, or about the same price.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, it's mad the way our brains go, oh, that's expensive, that, isn't it? But it's actually not, if you really want this in your collection, compared to like, something else that's coming out. So it's like, how do we deal with that kind of like, oh, is it expensive or not?
Yeah, it was one that I got on a bit of a whim, because I didn't even know much about it, and I was like, I love the look of the NES one. I thought, Game Boy version, that'd be quite good, because it's one I don't normally see come up that often.
Yeah.
It's not rare or nothing, but I've never seen it CX. I've never seen it really in many game markets that much. So I didn't really, and I thought, oh, actually seeing it there, and obviously when you see it like there in front of you, rather than buying it online, I'm like, oh, I want to get it now because it's there. I can get it. So I was, so I bought it there, and also that this cover of the actual box is what's on the Game Boy cartridge as well.
Oh, okay.
So it's like nice artwork. So yeah, so I kind of end up getting it. But if this was a game, but say that was like Kid Dracula or Castlevania, the one, I can't remember what it's called, the one where you play as like the sister. You play as a female character in that one.
I can't know the main three. Yeah, I don't know. Only the three.
There's one on there, and that was expensive. Now if that was going for 40 quid, and that's an expensive one, I probably would have had no brainer and just got it. I think it's just knowing your price of games.
Yeah, I think also there's a thing of where you go, oh, it's 45 quid, and if you instantly think, oh, that's expensive, there's probably elements of your decision being, oh, you just want it for your shelf rather than the player.
Yes.
Where you want a modern game, you want it like, oh, there's a new Mario Kart game coming out because you want to get it to play it or whatever. But sometimes we just want these games to go, I want it to be part of my collection, rather than the other part of you, which is also excited to play it for a amount of time. So maybe that's part of that formula. Just to add to the ninja thing, I think this is interesting actually what Joseph said. Do you guys know that ninjas were associated with gardens? Oni Warban, I probably said that wrong. Shinobi Ninja were known as the gardeners. I didn't know this was the thing. We just kind of like said,
we just joked about that.
Ninja gardeners, because they were said to be the gardeners in Edo Castle. That's not much. Yeah, so that's a bit of truth in that. So maybe that's why I said it. Maybe I knew that knowledge.
Well, so like a lot of the weapons they used were farmers' weapons used to defend themselves against bees and stuff. Yeah. So a lot of the martial arts came. I don't know, full proper history, but I know that a lot of the weapons they use, like the sticks and like even the scythes and stuff, weren't actually designed as weapons. They were designed as tools that you use in fields. Yeah. But they turned them into weapons to go along. There you
go. It's what we all connected to that, isn't it? Yeah. And it's weird because like ninjas are supposed to be like unseen. And like all these games have them out in daylight, jumping over cliffs.
Oh, look at this one! It's like he's like out in the open, explosions behind him. He's like, I'm a ninja.
Yeah, I remember this like there was a film called, I can't remember what it was called, by Christopher Lambert in it, and I think it was called like The Hunger or something. No, not The Hunger, or The Wanted or something. Someone on the channel, remember, and it's about like where he's just like an American, I think, and he sees a ninja and he's not supposed to, but he's ended up getting away, so all the ninjas are after him because they're not supposed to have seen him. Yeah. I really enjoyed that movie as a kid. It's probably an early 90s movie. And I thought it was really cool, but I think he trained to be a ninja. It's one of those, like a Tom Cruise one, where within an hour he's a ninja. He's trained to be a ninja, and he's able to fight them all, whatever. Something like that.
And the other ninjas been doing it for years and years.
Yeah, it was something like that. There was like that. What was that Tom Cruise movie that he did that, like where he goes The Last Samurai. Yeah, where he ends up behind enemy lines, and within like he has this montage of him learning to be just as good as the others. And I was like, I'm better, and I was like, come on. Well, I actually enjoy that movie though.
It's like American Ninja. Yeah. It's an American guy who takes up a ninja and he wears a white outfit.
Okay. Here's another tangent, right? So we've both got like movie nights tomorrow, haven't we? This being Friday tonight, right? I've got a movie night with a friend's going round, and we were opting like because Royal Rumble's on. I was thinking we might watch that, but I actually want to do a movie night instead and watch the Royal Rumble next day. And I was thinking American Ninja. I've never seen them.
Oh, great!
Are they good for that kind of thing night?
Yeah, they're really fun.
Yeah,
really fun.
So it's a good laugh. You know,
yeah.
Because he watches, you saw us watching Samurai Cop the other day, and I was thinking, oh, maybe that'd be a one to watch. I think they're on Prime, so I think I might watch that one with them because I'm new to it, and I know there's a bunch of them, so that'd be good to kind of get us going on that.
First one, best one. The others, all right.
But the first one is the one.
Yeah.
All right, then let's move on to the next game. I'll tell you my one. No, not that. Not Metroid. Oh, I haven't got it. Where is it? Oh no. Well, okay, I'll go Dark Souls then. Because the other one's completely gone. I don't know where it's gone. I'll get the other one while you're chatting about the other one. Dark Souls. I played a bit more Dark Souls this week. I say a little bit. I probably played about a couple of hours. Right. I want to put more time on it. So I'm going to come back. I know it's a bit of progress. I beat a boss since we've last chatted. Big spider woman boss, which is amazing. It's mate. I can't wait for you to get on it. I think you're going to love this game. It's exactly what you want.
I know.
It's exactly what you want. We didn't realise this. We thought it was to be dead hard. It's not. As soon as you get past a point, we've got armor and stuff like that. I think that's where it starts becoming fun because you don't feel like the game's against you. Even though like there are some loads of moments where just like you can fall into places and all that stuff. But you get that kind of like just one more go. And I've got to this place where you go into this kind of fortress and there's like loads of swinging pendulums and all these things, and you can fall down pits, but you've got to choose the right place to go. And the way you start a bonfire is not that far from it. So every time I die, I'm like, it's just like a couple of minutes to get back where I was, and I'm really enjoying that run back. It's so good. And I had to beat this big giant guy, or this guy called Havel, to be able to get this ring so I can carry more stuff. And it's a proper like all the RPG elements that we kind of like in games.
Progression, isn't it? Exactly. As well, it's not like beat a boss and it's difficult, then try and do the next one and work it out. You're getting better each time.
And it's not, there's not hardly any dialogue in the game, which I love, because I want to say, I know a lot of people love RPGs and stuff like that, but on stream, for me, I find it hard to follow dialogue, because I'll just forget what they've said.
You can't focus on it, really.
I think they get that balance right between, like, having the RPG elements and, like, a really solid, like, game with fun mechanics, you know what I mean? And its progression is really good. And years ago, I used to be scared of this when people were talking about it, thinking, oh, there's no way I'd ever try that. and I'm hooked. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I do want to play the others.
Doing it on stream, you're getting like people have been really respectful as well. I've noticed that when I was doing Final Fantasy 7 and you doing that, people really respectful for not going, oh, you got to use this ability to kill this boss straight away. You get the old people get overexcited, but more likely you get people go, oh, that thing you might have got, you know.
Yeah, you're right. It's like both games, and there's a lot of games like this. I've got huge fandoms around like that particular game. It's like Final Fantasy 7 is a big one, isn't it? And maybe the Final Fantasy, but Final Fantasy 7 is probably the biggest one we'll get. Most people played when at a certain point until it means a lot to them. And I guess Dark Souls is like that. Maybe the Elden Ring is creeping up to be like that as well. Because what was Elden Ring about 5 years ago now? Something like that.
Is it? I still think it only come out like.
Me too, yeah. I remember still being shocked when I saw it on Steam for like 60 quid. I was like, £60?
Yeah.
And that was like most games like that. But I remember feeling really, really shocked about that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the hell out of this. I need to plow a bit more time into it to make a bit more progress. But I'm also, I don't know what you're like with games when you're playing on stream, and you might be like this with Final Fantasy. Where are you when you want to level up? Where are you with that balance of where you just want to go, hey guys, I'm gonna level up, spend this whole time just leveling up my swords and stuff like that. Although there's a bit of you feels a bit guilty that you should be like making some progress. You know, a bit of balance between that. I know no one really cares, but it's you. You know what I mean? Are you like that?
You feel like you're really like wasting time. Well, at times I spend ages because of like with Final Fantasy with materia, and you join in certain materials together to create like other effects to go in battle. I was spending ages in that and in the inventory going, right, organize this. And I kind of got a little bit embarrassed because I'm doing it thinking, oh, blimey, I feel like all I've done is every time you see me, I walk for about 2 minutes, collect something, go, right, oh, I can add that to this. Now this can go here, and then someone's telling me you could join these together. And before I realised it, I spent like 15 minutes just in the menu system. But then I think if you know the games, and you might be learning it as well, or what these things are help, or people are happy to help you go, right, you might know you can do this combination, things like that. So it's all part of the game, really, even though you're not really going around doing attacking. Configuring stuff is another big part of the game.
Because when I was a kid, back in the day, when we were children, when we were kids, when I played the likes of Secret Evermore, I always remember thinking you played that on stream with Danny, didn't you? Secret Evermore. I love that game. I remember like over leveling. I don't know if you're ever guilty of this with games. If I can level up a weapon, even if it's like the smallest amount, I will sit there all day until that level, that sword or that twig or whatever you've got can just destroy everything. And then I remember doing that for so long, a whole day, getting this twig or whatever it is in Secret Evermore to be really powerful, to take out enemies really quickly. And I went in the next room and got given a new sword, and I was like, what? What?
Yeah.
Oh no. And then I have to do the whole thing again.
It's like I was spending ages. Like, I bought like a high end weapon in Final Fantasy somewhere. I can't remember which one it was now. And then I got brilliant. I spent all that money. I built up all the money to get it. And then same thing. I beat a boss. I went to another in a random chest. I got the same weapon.
Oh my word!
I was like, I could have saved that money.
I'm writing down, by the way.
I couldn't even sell it.
I need to get. I'm trying to write down all the things I kind of want to chase in the future, and Secret Evermore and Man, and I want the copies of those. Have you got Secret Evermore?
Yes, that's actually quite relatively cheap.
Is it cheap, that one? Really? I got Illusion of Time.
It is.
Illusion of Time. I think Illusion of Time's quite cheap as well.
Yep. I've got the same sort of range.
I need that. Secret Evermore, Mana. I think Mana's probably because it's the most famous one, I guess, as well for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I did love that, but I never beat that one. But Secret Evermore, I always thought Secret Evermore was a bit underrated because everyone was like a bit weird about it. Excuse me. And I loved it. I loved the dog in it and with its changes.
The reason why, a big thing was because it came out after.
Wasn't it a collaboration as well? Wasn't it an American as well? American and East, I think. They both worked together.
Yeah.
Possibly.
And people weren't happy you couldn't do multiplayer on it.
Really?
Because because Secret of Mana, you can play up to 3 characters.
Yeah, with the multi-tap,
with Secret Evermore, you can only be 1.
Oh,
but there is a mod out there. There is a modified ROM that basically, as long as you own the original copy, you can actually modify it and have a multiplayer on it. They purposely chose not to have multiplayer, even though you get 2 characters.
Yeah, the dog. Yeah. Do you know what? I never thought about that as a multiplayer game. I think it's because I played all these games on my own, really. But I played a bit of manner with some people, but like I always put Illusion of Time together with it. I know they're all kind of different, but I always keep, I never wanted this. I've never wanted the multiplayer on that. That game is really good, but there's like some maze stages later on that can just make you just go drive you crazy. But really good games as well. A lot of dialogue and that. I played that on stream. I remember like going mad because Clem, my cat, for anyone watching, jumped on my computer and jumped on my SNES and reset the SNES, and I was more bothered because it was a save before a lot of forced dialogue in the game. We have to just go, you know, and it's like, you know, old games where you have the press the button.
You hear it so many times so quickly that you end up looping it back round again because you're trying to get rid of it. Like, oh no!
Oh god, you press it again. That's the worst. I was saying this. Was it last time I was on the stream where like I don't know how we've gone from this Dark Souls RPGs. This is what tangents we're on. But when you go to an RPG, especially of those times, and you come into a village, my heart sinks a little bit because I'm like, I've got to talk to everybody in this village now.
I'm doing the same with Chrono Trigger.
Oh god,
I'm
yeah,
walking
of course.
To an area and there's like 5 people walking about, and I'm like, I want to talk to them, but I kind of want to get on with it. But I'm like,
exactly, got to talk to everyone, and then someone goes, "You better talk to me, son, in the basement." And he's go in the basement, and there's a note saying, "Gone to the east of the forest," and you go, "Oh god." It's like Link in Zelda. I love Link the Past, but then they're catching that lad with the fast shoes. I'm like, oh god.
Yeah,
all that stuff. I mean, I love it, but I feel like I've got no time for that as much now. Especially when you go into a town and it's massive because they can. You know, because they can now because they can put so much into it.
Sometimes it's completely unnecessary text. It's
exactly. Flavor text.
Yeah, I'm a farmer, and these are my
exactly.
crops, and you're like, that's nice.
Yeah, it's awful. It's just flavor text where like things haven't been the same since that guy moved into town, and like, all right, yeah, okay, and then and you press it again. Things haven't been the same. Right, I've read that, but that's just attention span's being rubbish, isn't it? Anyway, that was Dark Souls for me. Oh, by the way, what are we? Like half past. We got an hour and a half. One.
Oh, okay, right. So I forgot. We need a time on the screen as well.
I do. Next time will be that time on the screen, definitely.
Okay, right. So my next one then. Again, I'm trying to do 2 games that I've finished.
Yeah.
This one I did offline.
Yeah.
Which, funny enough, you would like to talk about as well. But
oh really?
Where is it? Oh, it's not coming on screen. Oh, wait, let me move it over.
Oh, is it the one I don't need to let's put on the screen? What is it? I can't see it because I've got me things on. What is it? What is it? Oh, Metroid. It's Metroid. Okay,
yeah,
go on.
Metroid. Yeah, because I recently finished it. I did about how many hours in the end? I think I did about 29 hours in the end.
Okay.
It's like, again, like people sort of saying about sort of not that great in that. For some reason, there was something with it that kept driving me back to it all the time. And I just really enjoyed it. And before I realised it, I didn't even realize. I won't say, but I got to the last part of the game. I didn't realise because I saved it just before then.
Oh really?
I'll come back to that. And then I jumped on, and I only had like an hour left. I was like, oh.
Does it end in a kind of unsatisfying way, or did you feel like it was good at the end?
It's a really good ending, but it's another one of those where, because you didn't 100% it, you don't get the full ending, which is a bit ridiculous. That means you have to scan every. This
is going to take us on another tangent, because that is definitely like as you get older. And when you're younger, when back in the day, back when we were kids,
here we are.
When you only had a few games, welcome that so much because you only got a game for Christmas, game for your birthday. But now there's an abundance of games. So when a game's got like so many different endings, I'm almost like, oh, please don't do that because they've got so many other games to play. Just have the game be the game, you know. It doesn't have to have that rule, but also maybe know that when you're going in, there's multiple endings. So then you can think about that as you're playing through it, and then feel like this is the ending I'm going for. I'm fine. Don't just spring it on me at the end. Maybe.
Well, I managed to get an additional bit of the ending where I had to collect something, and I got that as well. So I got that additional ending, which was quite nice, a little extra bit. But what I do is now, and that sounds bad, but when it's not endings, YouTube the rest of it.
I was literally thinking that. I was thinking I do the same thing. Yeah. I do the same thing.
I'm not then one of people to go, right, okay, let's start the game again.
Do you actually have to start it from the beginning again, or can you go back?
Because the reason we can't is if you don't scan a boss in its like early phases or something like that, and once you kill it, well, you can't go back. You can't go back to the boss and go, oh, no, I'll rescan it.
It's about scanning, so you've got to scan everything. Oh, I've definitely not done that one. I kind of got bored of scanning.
I think I got to 72% without really trying.
Yeah.
I tried to scan everything because you kind of need it for the knowledge part of the game
you do,
well. And I found that when I opened up a bit, I know I could do a scan. So basically, yeah, I did try to do as much as I could, but the thing is though, because the scan takes a while to do it, when you're against a boss, you ain't got time to stand. I was just going to scan your boss, just stand there a minute, and he start throwing stuff.
Oh, I hate that,
yeah.
Yeah, for ages while he's throwing bombs or whatever. Right? Yeah.
I'm like, I've not got time for this. And there's certain enemies that just go into your face, and I got time to scan it. So I'm a bit. That's the only thing. I wish the scanning could have been a bit quicker. Or like a snapshot kind of thing, because that did drag a bit for me on that. But I really enjoyed all the additional characters. Don't care what anyone says. I really enjoyed all the side characters.
Yeah, I thought I didn't have that issue when I was playing it.
Really enjoyed it, and they're only bits that did kind of get to me when I like where for example, it's not really a spoiler, but like you're having to look after them for a second.
Yes.
And the thing is that if they get killed, it's game over for you. That was annoying because they're running in front of the enemy.
Likes that.
Like, what are you doing?
Nobody likes escort type missions.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, no one likes that.
It was one of them situations, and I had a couple of times where they kept on running in. These things kept blowing up in front of them, but the thing was, you can bring them back to health with like a restore the health back, but it takes off your health to give them health, and then when you do that, you're standing there like a lemon while these enemies are trying to attack you, and you've got to go no. While you're trying to back up again, you're like,
I don't understand. In this day and age, I can't believe that they're still doing escort style missions. Like when they call the producers or whatever put this game together, going, okay, look, what should we put in this game? And they put in it. Do you think that people won't find that fun?
The biggest dread I get is when they say, "Oh, I need to reprogram this. I'm gonna need some time," and you go, "Oh God. No." You know that you're gonna have to defend them now.
Loads of waves of enemies, and
they can come in.
Conveniently after each wave, they start talking to you again. I'm nearly there. Nearly there. And then the wave comes. I get it. Yeah.
Like,
do you think? Okay, overall then, because you've played more than me, and I'm gonna go back to it because you reminded me it exists. By the way, that's the thing. And you have actually because I forgot about it. Do you think it's worth the wait?
I really enjoyed it. The thing is, though, because it's so much like the first Prime game, is what I've really liked. It didn't bring nothing new to the board. The bike, they could literally have not had that, and it wouldn't have mattered. There's not really. But it just plays like Metroid Prime. It didn't bring anything new. Graphically, absolutely stunning, and that's what kind of kept me going. Not only did it kind of play, the soundtrack's incredible, like the opening scene with the credits coming. Oh my God, it just makes you kind of. It's one of them where I feel like in a number of years you'll come back to that game and go, oh, you'll feel nostalgia for that, and then you play a bit of it. And you
it's
go,
mad because it's like a Switch 1 and Switch 2 game. So I was literally thinking then if you've just got a Switch 2, so like say for Julio or someone in the chat who's just got a Switch 2, and you're thinking, is it a must-have when it maybe drops down in price? And I'm thinking, well, it's already on Switch 1. But if you've never played the Prime game...
I can say that. If you've not played it, yes.
But wouldn't you rather say go for the remaster of the first one? Because Prime 1, I've played the most of... the only thing I didn't do in Prime 1 when back in the day was beat the last boss. I got it and I couldn't beat it. I love the game.
I remember doing that. That was hard work. But
but I love that game, and I want to play the remaster. I just feel like the execution of how they gives you the mechanics and all that stuff was brilliant. Where this does feel like a little bit of a rehash, but it's got no other powers to kind of differentiate it.
Yeah.
And I agree. What I've seen of the bike, what I've played of the bike so far, it just feels like it just gives you a big open field, but it doesn't really kind of do anything.
No, other than all you're really basically doing, if you want to get the best suit and you get additional ending, collect every time you smash into them crystals, anytime you see them on a map, grab them as much as you can.
Right.
The annoying thing is though that it really bugs me with it. They didn't give you like a status of how much you're collecting.
Oh really?
And it kind of like you think, well, how much have I got then? And you'll go back to deposit them, and it'll go. Nah, it move up the bar ever so slightly. You think, I've been farming for ages.
Yeah, that's weird. That feels a bit old-fashioned in a way as well. I feel like
weird.
I think I was saying this a while ago. Like I was dead excited about it, but then also I don't know what my expectations could be.
That's the problem, isn't it?
Because it's so long since they did the others, and I think people fell off it on the Wii one, and then the other one came out and they tried something new, and not a lot of people liked that, and I really liked that one. But a lot, and then I think I prefer for them to just do 2D ones, and I'd like, and I was saying this the other day, I think I've come to the conclusion that I don't like 2.5D games, so Dread is a bit like that, where it's kind of got that kind of 3D. I think I'd rather it to be like Super Metroid, where it's just flat. You know what I mean? And I'd love them to go and do something like that, but I don't think they would. Now, but I think they'll go back and do it. I think they'll do more Dread stuff because they want to show off what they can do. But I kind of rather have some kind of flat game, I guess, maybe. Or do, I don't know. They need to do something with the series. But I don't know what, because playing Metro... I'm not playing it now. That's the thing, and I didn't realise. I didn't think I'd be like that. I thought I'd be playing that like crazy, and it just fell off it.
I think because we were playing the Cube version and the Wii one, it's all been in our brains to want to play it more because of playing through them. And it has some nice little callbacks to bits and pieces that you pick up once you play the other games. But I don't know what it was. For me, I did want to keep going back to it. It kind of had that, oh, I'll jump on that now. And because it was the saves were quite good, and because it's obviously I'll put it into suspend mode or whatever, like we put sleep mode, and I'm not really swapping between games too much at the time. It was nice to jump in, but I wasn't playing. I was doing about an hour to 2 hours each time. I didn't do like a 5 hour drive. The only time I did that when I was doing the last sort of section and then the end bit, because I knew I was getting in the end. I wanted to keep going with it.
Oh, okay.
So but I did carry on with it. I don't know. It was something about it that kept making me want to come back.
No, I'm gonna beat it eventually. I need to remember it exists. Julio asked, "Has there been a remaster Super Metroid?" No, there hasn't. But there was. I wouldn't call it a remaster. There was a Samus Returns. They put that on DS. Was it DS or 3DS? 3DS at the end, wasn't it?
3DS, and that's a remake of number 2.
Yeah, 2, wasn't it? The Game Boy game. Yeah. Which I really wished I picked up. Or like at the end, I don't know why I didn't. I should have picked it up. Did you get a copy of that at the end?
Yeah, I bought the collector's edition.
Of course you did. Oh, I don't want collector's edition. I'm fine.
The case is a Game Boy steel case.
Oh, that's good, actually. That's good. Yeah, that's nice.
Really nice. And it come with like some little extras.
Yeah.
And big case
that's nice. I've never beat Super Metroid, you know. I've dabbled with it. I need to do it.
No, nor have I. I got really far into it. Yeah. I was doing it as a Saturday stream, but then I stopped doing Saturday.
You stopped. You were streaming, weren't you? Yeah, of course, you were streaming that game. God, I remember that was about 2 years ago.
Do you know what? You'll be surprised how, when you go back to Super Metroid, how kind of horror it is.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
It's really eerie.
Yeah.
You think,
the bosses I've seen are incredible. I just remember playing a bit of it. When I was a kid, I thought it was brilliant. It was one of those games where I remember a lot of, like, Castlevania 4 was like that with me. I remember playing a lot of it, and I only beat it on the stream, like, last year or something. But I remember playing a lot of it, borrowing it with a friend, and thinking it was amazing, but it was so hard when I was a kid. As Super Metroid was like that. I just loved delving into it, but by the time I got my teeth into it, I had to give it back because it wasn't mine, and because it's a big game in it. Can't learn different. Same, another SNES game I never finished. Yeah, I definitely get that on my list to actually finish.
Definitely should, because it's got great saves in it and everything. And all that. As long as you do a save pod, because I've got myself a few times. When I've got a load of rockets, got some upgrade. And I went into a room, and it was a boss room, and I couldn't get out.
Oh no!
And I was like, "Oh, I haven't saved," and I died. And I had to try and work out what I did, because you kind of go, "Oh, what's over here? What's over there?" I didn't really pay attention to what I was doing. I was like,
there are a lot of places in that game, even in my early part of it, where you've got to turn into the ball to kind of go into a little narrow way to go in there. Yeah, it's good. But that is not the game. I mean, I'm tossed up between the two games I was going to discuss on my next one. So I'll just quickly say without putting the screen up. I played a bit more of Cassette Boy, which I talked about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yes. I don't know about
it's very... I'm not going to put the thing... I'll just quickly say it, but it's very Zelda-like. I got a power, the power, which is basically the gimmick of the game, which I didn't do when I visually played it, because I played it for 5 minutes. But basically, you can turn around the screen by pressing the I think it was the top ones. Yeah, it probably was. So basically, it works your little lad. You've got these headphones on, and you've basically got to navigate in and out of different screens. It's an RPG. There's people to talk to, but it's actually quite whimsical, quite funny. I quite like the humour in it, and the music's quite nice. But like say, if you're on an enemy and it's in a corridor and you can't get past it, you literally just turn the screen around until the enemy is obscured by a wall, and then you can walk past it. So there's a lot of kind of vision tricks like almost magic eye tricks, like Escher style things where you'll move around. You can go up staircases because now that's become a staircase and all that kind of thing. But it's more a case about getting past enemies. And then it's like it's a puzzle game more than anything. I've really realised
it's
more than that because I thought it's very Zelda-ish where you get a little sword, you got to fight bosses. But like the first boss, the first proper boss you're fighting, you've got to like it's this big giant blob thing that's after you, and you've got to like you've got to attack it with these bombs that come out of the ground by attacking this post, and these bombs come out here. But the boss will get too close to you, so you've got to obscure the boss for a bit by putting because there's this big wall at the bottom, and you rotate the screen. And then you're able to go to the post where you want to go to, and then put the screen back, and then the boss will come over, and you can hit the post. So it's almost like always thinking about the orientation of the screen, how you can obscure the thing you do. It's quite clever. I quite like it. And
has that made you more intrigued with the game, or is it put off, or is it kind of because learn a new mechanic?
No, I like it. I dropped off it quite quickly because this next game came out, and it is a nasty issue. And I want to spend more time with it because I'm very big on I want to play as many new games this year as possible. So at the end of the year we can go, is that list? And that's why I'm not Dark Souls, Mio, which is like all the way down there. I don't think we talked about this last week. Not week to week.
No, we didn't.
When my first stream of this, I played again for 5 minutes.
You showed, I think we showed upcoming games coming out, and you said you like
this was on it. This is where
that's what it was. This was on that list.
This was like the first game that was coming up, and it is a Metroidvania. So I don't know if you thought about that nowadays. I guess we've just been talking about Metroid, so there's a lot of that in it, really. You play a little android who's kind of being left on this kind of I don't even know what the story is to a degree because I was playing on stream and I can't remember it. But you're basically there, and you've got to find your way around. But it's very much like I say standard Metroidvanias. Like it seems a bit unfair, a bit reductive. But you've got a hub where you can buy upgrades and things like that. But the interesting thing about it, you have like a point system where when you find upgrades, instead of just applying them as you would in a normal game, you only have like a set number of upgrade points. So you can turn off things because you're a robot. Everything you see on the screen is to do with like your mechanics. So you have a HUD which displays your health. And if you turn that off and install something else, then you'll save some points for other upgrades. So you can it's almost like balancing. Balancing like what's good or bad for you. So I was thinking, I don't really need to see my health really that much.
It's not just like building all the stars up for health, energy.
No, it's not. So it's pretty good. You pick up things like it gives you extra like health bars and things like that, but you can turn your HUD off, so you can do things like see the enemy health because you don't get that automatically. That's an upgrade you got to put in there, or you can give yourself a bit of extra health as well, and so you can turn your health off because you think, well, actually, if I can get more health, and then they can see the enemy's health. Because if you're fighting a boss, for example, you might want to see their health bar because it's the easiest. You didn't know what your damage is doing against it. So that was pretty good. The exploration is really good. The soundtrack is amazing. There's elements of this game. There's parts of this game where you get new upgrades. Like for example, you'll get I want to say it's like a javelin, but it's not. I don't know what they call it in the game. Where you can throw something and then you can hook. It's like a hook shot, really. Where you can hook onto things and propel yourself off things. But it puts you into this weird world, almost like you're going into the Matrix. I can't remember what they call it in the game, where you're learning a new skill. And it's this gorgeous piece of music that plays each time. And it's a proper song. And I was saying this today, it reminds me, I don't know if you've played Tetris Effect. That game. There's a gorgeous song called "Connected," I think it is, with a female singer. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah,
and I always
heard that.
I love that song, and I think a couple of years ago they finally made a full version of it. But there's a song that's just like that, and every time it plays, I'm just like, oh god, I don't even want to leave this place. It's so beautiful. But the world is gorgeous. It's a bit of a 2.5D. That's what I was talking about before. I wish it was more flat. But again, it's just me complaining about what I want it to be more like Silksong because I played so many hours into that. But that is the game I'm playing at the moment. That's my off-screen game. I got it on Switch. It's on everything. There is a physical version coming in April.
Ooh, I haven't actually bought it yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're looking, at the moment I can recommend it. I know someone else on my streams who's obsessed with it as well. I've probably put maybe 2 or 3 hours into it. I'll be the first boss, and I've got a few of the upgrades and things like that. So I'm not majorly far into it. But up to now, if I get that far, if I buy the physical game, because I know this is an issue in the past, will that carry my save data if I play the card version, because I know that's not the case with I think what game it was. There was a game I was playing and I bought the physical card, and when I put the card in, it did not use the data.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I've had that problem. I've had that problem as well. I had that with Akami. I bought the on Switch the physical copy when I was in Japan, and I had a save because I had the digital version. But I think that was a region thing.
Maybe region thing, yeah.
Yeah, because when I tried to play my save file from my digital version, it didn't see it on the physical one. But that was a regional thing, so it wasn't
maybe
the same.
Region, maybe it'd be fine. Yeah, maybe find the card.
Right.
Oh, Blue Hearts as well. Welcome in. It depends on if the game has cloud save. Yeah, well, because I was thinking it's because it was treating it as a different like SKU or something like that. Like, oh, this is a different. But if it's the same region, maybe it should be okay. I just remember us talking about this in the past. It must be when you said about that, but it must be like the saves are region locked. Maybe that's what it is. But I think I will pick this up in April. It depends on like how much more I've played of it. Because I don't think anything's coming out that soon. That's going to take me off it unless I go back to Metroid maybe. Julio says if the save is on the system, surely it should. Yeah, it's just that we've talked about that before, and it was a bit of a weird.
It's a bit. I think it literally comes down to each game company and how the way they work with the saves and stuff.
I think you nailed it. I think it's going to be region. I mean, that makes so much more sense because we've talked about it before. And I was like, oh, that's weird that it does that, but it's got to be region. Got to be a region.
It's just weird because when I put Akami in my Switch at the time, it went straight to English, so I wasn't playing a Japanese version, even though it was a Japanese copy. It was all in English. Yeah. But obviously, it's just that each
version of the game is a different SKU of that game, and I think that would interact differently with the save file, and I think that's what it would be. Where if I play this version, it depends where the game. Depends when you get the game or what. I don't know. I'm gonna get it because a game like this, as you know, it's a big game and you put a lot of time into it.
How much is it going to be physically?
I've seen it $29.99. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not too bad. But you know, it's what I'm like. This is the perfect kind of game for me. They're all kind of indie games that are around like 25 pounds, aren't they, over here? Like all the games we were buying last year, you know, the big stack, they're all about £20. I don't really buy AAA games apart from I've got Mario Kart and did they get something else, Cyberpunk, which I've not put time in. But everything else is indie games. I just love them. And that's probably one we'll do all year as well, which we've got a couple more to talk about on the news in a bit.
We better how we do for time.
Oh, exactly. Oh God, yeah. Okay, we've got. If you didn't know, guys, we've got a timer on today because we go over so much. We're sticking to 2 hours today. We've got 10 to 8, so we've got an hour and 10 minutes. Right, have you got all your games done?
That's it. Yep.
Right, cool. We'll go to some news then. Yeah, news at last. Oh God, I've got loads of. Quickly. I'm stressing out a little bit. This is probably good, isn't it? This is probably good.
I'm going. Well, when we have a timer, I'll probably stress out more.
When you see it on the screen, and then it starts going red everything and near the end. Okay, so quick, Virtual Boy. Let's talk about that a minute.
Yes.
Where are we?
Yeah. Because this was a nice surprise, wasn't it? Because we were talking about it. I think we were talking on your stream or something. We said about what games are coming out for it. And you went, they're going to drip feed us the odd few games, but I'm actually very surprised with what they're going to be available. This is on launch as well, which is really nice.
I'm really shocked because for the longest time I've been saying there's no way they're going to put all these games out, and then it's like they're literally putting half of them out by the sound of it. About half of them, aren't they? And they're adding loads of features as well down the line. I might. That's what I was saying. Like I'm not 100% sure if you have to use the devices. I definitely have to.
I'm trying to get my head around it, like especially. Like later on in the trailer, it says about it's not available on launch, but later date they're going to allow you to have different filter colors.
Yes, which
then makes you think, but they said to use some other filters, you take away the lenses, like the inside. But then if we do that, then what you're doing, playing them in 2D in different colors? Then
I don't know.
I don't quite get how that works because
I thought they were going to say you'd be able to buy different coloured lenses to put on it.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to do that, and I was like, don't do that to us. That's just so silly. But the fact that it's shown in 2D now is like, and also you can do it with it. It was with the 3DS. I was watching a video the other day, and I think you've done
3DS, it. 3DS. I've got it on my 3DS.
What's it called? The program you can use on 3DS. Oh, what's it called?
It's called. I've got it. Red Alert.
Red Alert. There you go, or something like that. Where you can load them out. And it's all in 2D, so it proves that they can do it. Well, they can be done.
I can turn 3D off on it, and it works perfectly fine without it.
Yeah, it's Hulu's saying that it's needed, but I'm kind of thinking that they mean to see the 3D.
Yes.
So the language might be around that rather than it needs it to be played. Because I feel like
yeah, I feel like you'd be able to play this in 2D. I reckon,
that's what I'm saying. Because it feels like we need the confirmation of like, do you actually need it to access the games? Because it's just ridiculous that.
No.
I don't think so. I think it's shooting themselves in the foot if you do that, because that means like loads of people who will go, oh, do you know what? I don't want that headset, but I love to play the games, and that's now they're missing out on like a subscription for that service with these extra games. You know what I mean? Or if they ever sell out the headsets, that people won't be able to access these games as an extra little novelty thing on top of the online service. So I feel like they're gonna be able to access these. Also, there's that game. Isn't that sorry, not that game, but there's one of the games like an F-Zero game as well that we just found out.
There's the two after they show off the games that are going to be available that were released retail back in the day. There's 2 unreleased games.
Yeah, which is
was
awesome.
Surprise.
Yeah, it's really cool actually. Give me a game preservation. It reminded me when they released the Star Wing 2 game on the mini SNES.
Yeah,
I was like, that was so cool, and they're doing that with this as well.
Yeah, she got like so it's got like the last 2 games. One's like an F-Zero game, and then and then the last one I can't remember what the other one.
Can we just skip to it? Just tell me by the way.
I think it's right near the end.
Yeah, is it this one? Yeah, it's 2 never seen before games. That one, which is very much a Star Wing style game, isn't it? That one, and this one. Oh, what's this one?
And then this one's kind of like a platformer. It thinks they haven't even got artwork because they weren't released, so they're just screenshots.
Yeah, it's interesting. So it's zero races, and
basically it's like meant to be F-Zero in like a virtual one, and the other one is like a 3D top-down platformer, which is that game. The one that's the third one along in that the art covers. Oh,
that one.
The third one along next to
Jack Bros.
Jack Bros. It's basically like another version of Jack Bros because that's like a top-down platform.
Okay.
And that's how they work with 3D.
This is really cool for game preservation. I mean, as long as we can access these forever, that's the thing. I'd love God or something to get involved, but it's never happened. But I'm really looking forward to this. I know I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. Everyone's an idiot getting these headsets. I want to experience the 3D and see what it's like. Do you know what? More so for anything, the boxing game. That boxing game looks fun.
The box is good. Do you know that Mario Clash is brilliant in 3D? That's a really good one.
Wait, have you got a video? I also want to play Wario because I love those games.
That's really good as well.
I love this.
The first one they show with Mario the Pipes. That's that's basically the Mario Brothers game, but it's done on a 3D plane because you go towards the back.
I'll be honest. I'm not bothered about Tetris. That looks so.
Oh, do you know what? It looks so bad. Like the frame rate is like
awful.
No, that would wind me up.
Yeah, I'm not playing that. I'm not playing it. I love Tetris, but I feel like most Tetris versions outside of Tetris, apart from Tetris and Puyo Puyo, I've just never really got into. And I think that is like the worst one you could possibly play.
It's so slow. I'm like, why?
Yeah, I'm not into that at all.
This is really good in 3D as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to play that more. So I just think it looks fun.
Yeah.
I'd love them, and I don't think they'll ever do it, but you never know. They put at least 2 unreleased games on there for they're open up for developers to put other games on there. I don't think they ever will because it makes no sense. I mean, it's like people would like.
There's an unofficial Street Fighter game called Hyper Fighters, and it's basically Street Fighter 2 turned to Virtual Boy, which there are that'd be cool. You can upload it if you've got an EverDrive and things like that, and that's really good. But that's unofficial, but it looks fantastic.
It would be good if people made indie games that worked and they a little note that says this also works in a Virtual Boy. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yeah. I don't know whether you could do that, but I'd love that. I'd kind of give it more kind of weight to having this device. I'm very excited.
I love it. It's just called Golf.
Golf, yeah.
It's called Golf.
I'll be honest, right? When I saw this, I was like, oh, I want to play this. Then I thought, I've played Leadership Golf for like an hour odd, which I never thought I'd play, which is I thought was a really good Master System golf game. And I've never really been to golf, and I thought it was fun. I thought, maybe I'll try that out.
I used to play the absolute ton out of golf on the Game Boy with Mario.
That was actually quite good because it was Mario related. Brilliant. It was Mario related. That's why we played the Mario Tennis, isn't it? But that's the news. That's coming out next month, which is like, next month is bloody. What day tomorrow? It's the last day of January tomorrow, isn't it? At the time of this podcast.
It's gonna be one of them situations. You go, why is there a big box waiting for me? I'm like, oh yeah, that.
God, yeah, and also something like your wallet. I have not played this. I don't know. I'm going to accept it. Whatever. I've not played the browser version of Super Monkey Ball. Have you had a go of it yet?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
How does it play?
Do you know what? Really well. What they've done is, I think the way they've got round the copyright on it, because it's not technically official.
Oh, it's not?
You haven't got because you haven't got the monkey in the ball. It's just the ball.
Okay.
But everything else is the same.
Yeah.
But the thing that made it very clever, because I've got my downstairs PC, I've got an ultra wide screen, so it's that weird aspect ratio. It's not 16:9.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what the aspect ratio is now, but it's ultra wide. It's not normal 16:9. It fills up the whole screen.
Yeah.
It looks brilliant.
Oh wow.
It works, and literally as soon as you click it, it loads instantly, and you can. And I only played it for a little while, but I played it on a keyboard. It played perfectly. I played about 6 or 7 levels.
It's very I only played the first and second ones on the GameCube, and I bloody love them. I love them so
really
much.
Good.
I don't know why I fell off. I feel like the ones after that were like, I think they made mobile versions, and it put me off on iPhone.
Mobile, there's one on the Wii, and you had to use the Wii remote like this.
No.
And
yeah, I think this ruined it. But also, what can he do? But
it's not much different, really.
It wasn't originally it was a Sega that did these games originally. I think they published them, did they originally? I remember seeing, because I'm looking at it thinking, where's the Sega logo? Because normally I just want to see that.
Yeah. It was Sega, and it was weirdly, not weirdly, it made sense, but they had a brand of banana as well, because Dolly. I don't know.
There's an arcade of it as well. I think with banana.
Banana is a controller
in the Berry Arcade Club. I've seen that. The cool thing of it being like external from those games is that I wonder if they're going to do like track makers and things, so you can make your own tracks. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Be quite good. Yeah, because I think that is one of the later versions has got a track creator on it, I think. But again, I kind of fell off after 1. 1 and 2 on the Cube were.
Well, you can put anything in it. If people are just going to make their own things, and it's not, you can put any IPs in it. Well, within reason, I guess.
There is official. I think this was on the Wii. I could be wrong. They did bring Sonic into it, and you could play a Sonic in the ball.
Oh, that makes sense.
Like levels.
Oh, I don't think I own the first and second one on GameCube. And last time I saw them, they were quite cheap. I think I sold them years ago, and I need to get them back because I do like.
They're really common.
I do want to get them. Yeah, it's really fun. Yeah, I want to get it. So I'll play.
Brilliant.
I mean, you can play it in the browser. Obviously, you could do that. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about. Hey, we're up to now. We're all right. Is and we
now you have to tell me about it because I don't know what's included.
So talk about this on the stream this week, and it is. Let me just loop this. It is the Disney collection. So do you remember this when it came out a few years ago? Well, a few years ago,
yeah,
like 5 years ago. Came out on Steam and stuff.
Was it only like 2 games or something, or 3
so
games?
It was 1, 2, 3, 4 games. There's a way of doing it. Oh, actually, it was all those games. But, oh no, because I'm going to show it. So it was all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games. So DuckTales and DuckTales 2. DuckTales 2 is quite rare, isn't it, to buy? You've probably got a copy.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Have you got a copy?
No, I don't.
Have you got Chippendale 2?
No, I don't have. I don't have NES games. I'm not very good with. The only one I got for the box is Gremlins 2. Really,
I've got DuckTales and Chippendale, but I've not boxed or anything like that. But I've got DuckTales 2 or Chippendale 2. Darkwing Duck, I would love a copy of it because I think it's brilliant.
Oh, what? That's so bad.
Such a good game. And Tailspin, I don't know how much I've played of that one. I can't even remember. I played a bit of it. I always played the Mega Drive one when I was a kid.
I know that's different. You play as that blue
very different.
And he's like a platformer. That one's like the actual plane.
Yeah. I thought when I played the Mega Drive one, when I was a kid, I beat it. I actually did beat that game.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay. But then playing it on stream, like last year, absolute trash at it. Couldn't get anywhere. I was so bad at it. I was like, oh my God, what's wrong with me? But this is a collection as is. There's 2 extra games with this, by the way. And this is going to be a physical version, which is lovely to know. This is an amazing collection, but the issue for a lot of us who were kind of like me, it hasn't been on the Switch, and it's perfect for the Switch. You know what I mean? Because family friendly, kind of, you've got games that are similar to this. It just feels like the best place for it, and it's now after all these years coming over here, but they're adding a couple of games. I thought it was exclusive, but apparently it's not exclusive. I think the wording was a bit weird.
Okay.
But you're now with 2 other games, which is Goof Troop and Bonkers.
I've got Goof Troop, and I've completed that. Really good game.
Goof Troop is absolutely brilliant. It's
a co-op game as well.
Oh God, so good. And the fact that you just go, included with this, I think most people are going to go, oh, that's cool, a couple of extra games, as if they're not as good. Because I think Bonkers is a good game, by the way.
I do have that as well, but I have a Japanese version.
Oh, Japanese version. There's 2 games.
I haven't played it yet.
There's the Mega Drive version and the SNES one. And the SNES one, I think, I haven't played the Mega Drive one. The SNES one's better. SNES one's
I
better.
played the SNES one.
More of a platformer, which the Mega Drive one's got a top-down view.
It's weird how
mix it up.
Capcom made a massive difference between the same style of games.
Weird,
normally it'd be all different versions, but they are really different, aren't they?
But Goof Troop is one I would say don't let that go under the radar. Don't sleep on that one.
It's a sleeper hit. That really is
a fantastic game. The bosses in it, the puzzles in it, it's just so much fun. That's the one I'm like I can't wait to play again. I don't think it's on like the online servers or something like that. I think I might even have mentioned it a few podcasts ago about how good that game was. So I'm really excited about that coming to this with all the other games as well on the go. It makes this a great pack, and also like I don't know if they show it physically in this. I've got an image I can find.
I don't know.
I can get an image of it, which you might be interested in seeing. Let me find it.
I would like to get this physically if it does have the.
That's the thing. I don't think it's limited run either because it's like a Atari.
And while you look up that, it's actually showing a lot of. It's got some material in there as well, some historical material. Boss rush modes. I haven't actually watched this trailer. They've got some time attacks. There's actually not just the games. I haven't just slapped the ROMs on.
No, you've got all the behind the scenes stuff as well. Yeah, I think so. That's like the trailer for it now with those games. There's a lot of stuff on there already, and I think this is the image. Yeah, so this is the physical edition. This is the odd thing about though. You might notice like why is it Switch 1 and 2? I still don't know. I haven't read it up, but it's digital clips, which they always do awesome stuff. Comes with free collectible cards, all the stickers. We love a bit of stickers, don't we? Love some stickers.
Love stickers. Never know where to put them.
Never know, but doesn't matter. We just keep them in the thing and just look out and go, the stickers, which I'll never use. But it's nice to look up. And the milk caps, which I didn't know, but they were the origin of Pogs. Did you know that? You probably knew that. I didn't know that. That's where Pogs came from, apparently.
Really, I always think of just Pogs and Tazos and that, and I would forget about any others that came out.
But I think that is like a really awesome collection. I'm gonna be pre-ordering that. Although I don't know if the actual physical version is available to pre-order yet. I think the digital one is on Switch. You can pre-order it, and if you pre-order something on Switch, you get 10% off.
Are we getting? Because I'm seeing it's got the big E, so it's obviously the American ones. Are we getting it over here, or are we gonna have to like? I assume so.
I don't think we're getting a limited run one because they would have mentioned it by now. Maybe they would have said something. Maybe they would have put limited run on there somewhere. Or if I feel like if it was an American, it would have been a limited run straight off. I don't know. I hope not.
Yeah, good point, actually. It's just because it's got the American logo in the corner.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking, I don't know about you. I know it's a bit of a little nitty pick thing, but like I know they want to determine the difference between Switch and Switch 2, but it really it ruins the cover a bit. It's big red bar at the top.
Yeah, it is.
A white cover, and the Switch 1 it's just got the logo in the corner.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad they kept the same form factor of the cases for the longest time. I thought they were going to be longer or something, weird.
Yeah.
But at least they kind of sit well with them, when they're side by side. But yeah, I agree. Like it is a bit weird, isn't it? Like it takes up from the cover. But I don't know why there's do you reckon there's like a weird like 4K version? Is that why it's...
I was thinking, well, upgraded, but what they're going to upgrade? It's literally SNES games.
But the upgrade the borders to make them like better borders. I don't know.
Extra
pixels. Yeah, I don't understand because when you put a Switch 1 game on a Switch 2, it normally just gets like a little upgrade or something. So maybe you don't need to do that, but I feel like it's a bit of a waste. I'd be happy with them just putting a Switch 1 game out and going, Switch 1 game that will Switch 2, and it gets a digital update.
The only thing that is nice about it, hopefully, if they do it this way, that if they make the Switch 1 cheaper and not keep it the same price, that would be better because at least go right. You think I can't afford to buy the Switch 2 version, because it might be an extra like 15.
Yeah, it might be a bit more. Like the Mortal Kombat Legacy one is, but I think I think someone was saying, I might be wrong with this. I think the Switch 2 one is the only one with online or something, maybe, which seems crazy if that's true.
There's going to be something that's going to be but if you want this, you need to Switch 2.
Yeah. But this is going to be great with all that stuff in there. That's going to be in the actual thing. I would like a little manual. Would be nice, wouldn't it? With the pictures of the games and things. That'd be quite nice. But you never know. They might put something in there. UK Retro Gamer, welcome in as well. Who said it's available to pre-order now, I think. Also, we might be able to get it on Amazon. If someone could check this out for us, I think it'd be $29.99. I think about that.
I really hope it is, because I'll pay that.
I think that's the right price for something like this. Yeah. Although I do remember, I was saying this the other day, I do remember the Aladdin and Lion King double being quite pricey when it first came out. But that's about...
It was, yeah.
It's about that same price now, I think, on physical. But yeah, I'm 100% getting that on day one. Or as soon as possible. Okay, the other thing, where we going? Where are we? Quickly about this leak. I think this has been, what's the word? I want to say nulled or whatever now. Nerfed. Yeah. It's the whole thing about Walmart have to leak to Nintendo Switch Online GameCube Classics, and some fans think it's not over. It's only because this image here, which I could get on this, they show you Metroid 2, and you can put it on the Atari website. How much is it, Julio? If you could tell us, by the way, the Disney thing.
Is it UK as well?
How much is it? And if it's dollars, we can kind of like compare it. Or go around. So Metroid 2 and what was the other one? Pikmin, wasn't it? And then Pikmin 2?
Pikmin 2. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, whoa, £23 for the physical. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, that's a must-have, isn't it?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Yes. Oh, 100%. Oh my god. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that with all that stuff as well.
25 for Switch 2. The Switch 2 version is 25 quid.
Oh, sorry, 26 for Switch. Does it say? Does it? Oh, do you know what? Do you have a quick look at the? Oh, gotta be careful. Right, let me get that up.
See if you can.
Have a look.
Up the page.
So that thing, you tell them that's been nerfed.
Yeah. So basically, you've got the image is showing off. There's the two extra games put in there: Pikmin 2 and I forgot the other already.
Pikmin 2 and
Metroid Prime 2.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it's interesting because like I'm surprised they would want to do that anyway because of like the remaster of the first Metroid Prime, but GameCube has like Wind Waker on there as well. And,
yeah.
But
apparently, Nintendo's put a statement out apparently saying it's no plans yet. We're definitely going to do it. Yeah. It's going to happen.
So they're two bigger games, and Pikmin is a completely Nintendo property, so there's no reason why they wouldn't do it. Same with Prime, really. There's some little things, some legalities with the Prime series between the company. I think it's Retro.
It kind of confirms though, like if it is going to come out, that it's like going to be no remaster of the second and third game, which is I didn't think there was going to be anyway. I don't think there'll be. It doesn't make financial sense to remaster the second and third game anyway because they didn't do as well as the first one. It's not as as famous. Definitely getting this. So there's £22 for the Switch one, 20 and 20. I want to know what's the difference.
Why is it? Yeah, what's the price?
Let's have a look. Features. Anything on Switch 2. These NES and SNES games are based on the Disney Afternoon, a 2-hour block of cartoons that and Darkwing Duck, blah blah blah. Okay. What's the difference? Why is it more money on Switch 2? Is it because the card? Is it because the card's different? Physical available on Switch 2 includes sticker sheets, postcards, milk caps, and reversible cover. Okay. This is the first time that Goof Troop and Bonkers have been released for Nintendo. Thinking maybe it was like a Switch 2 thing. I'm not seeing anything that tells you why Switch 2 is a little bit more expensive.
Other than all I can think is that, like, I guess if you bought the Switch 1 version, whatever upgrade is in the other one, you'd have to pay for the upgrade or something. But even then, normally the upgrades, if they do charge you, they're normally like 15 quid the upgrade or £12.
It's not much more.
It's a silly more amount, really, isn't it?
If this version, because sometimes with the Switch 2 version, it also carries a Switch 1 version. So if you put this cart in the Switch 1, it'll work as well. So maybe it does that. But if it's not that, and this Switch 2 version doesn't work on the Switch 1, I don't understand why the difference, because it's less use. We can put the Switch 1 in the Switch 2 as well.
Unless it's something stupid like the Switch 2 version's the only one that comes with all the additional bits. The Switch 1 is just a game, and the Switch 2 version has all the extra, cards,
all the extra stuff. I don't think they do.
I know.
It's not explicitly saying that, isn't it? So physical edition releases in May, digital next month. Right, so I'm not going to get digital next month. I'm going to wait. I'm going to pre-order.
Oh no, I'm definitely waiting.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I don't know how if that's going to be widely available. It's just from this. I think it's probably widely available over here.
It's interesting. The distributors is Atari, isn't it? Isn't it odd?
I can imagine. Oh yeah. Well, Atari keep doing the digital clips, putting out the collections. That's what they do. I can see this in Smiths because of like the content, because it's all like cartoony and stuff, and it's
Yeah.
kid stuff.
Yeah,
So
you
that's
buy it in
probably
shop,
why
yeah.
they wanted to do a proper release and put it out in the shops and stuff. Yeah, it says both come with it. Yeah, both come with it. I think it's because I think it's because, and it makes no sense why they'd even make it in the first place for this reason. It's because of the cart tax, because it's a bit more money for the cart, possibly
Yeah.
that. But I'm just if there's no differences, I don't understand why you didn't just make a Switch 1 version, because we'd all be happy still. We're going, oh yeah, get a Switch 1. It works with Switch 2. It's fine.
Well, yeah, because it's not like I don't. Yeah, I still been playing my Switch 1 games on Switch 2, and I don't really think about that. I'm playing a different older version.
I was playing Ball Pit and I completed it on Switch 2, and I didn't even realise it wasn't a Switch. It was a Switch 1 game, and then later on it got an upgrade to Switch 2, and I didn't even notice. I didn't notice. Which I do need to play Ball Pit because a new version, a new updates come out for it, so we need to get back on Ball Pit.
I need to go back to that.
We need to get back to Ball Pit. I need to try that. Yeah. They want people to buy it. I mean, there's that as well. It's just odd, but I'm trying to think in my head, what am I like? Switch 1 case looks better as well without the red
It does. Yeah, that's what that really bugs me. The red band at the top of that, but
I don't know what I'd get. I don't know if it's like, I need to look into it a bit more. Maybe it's an upscale thing of the borders and things like that. But why?
Maybe you're going to get the rewind feature on.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I think it's an image thing. I mean, the games the games like, did he look like the SNES and stuff like that?
Back to the Switch 1 case. It's not one of those where you don't get the additional 2 games on the Switch version, do you? Oh no.
No, they're all there. They're all there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to.
What's the graphics like? Maybe it is like an upscale thing, or it's on 4K, and
even the features don't say exclusively for the Switch 2.
I wonder if it's this stuff as well. I don't mean that's not included, but I wonder if it's like just you can see it, you can view it in 4K or something. I think it might be that stuff. Maybe there are, but why would they make 2? I don't understand why they make 2. Just make 1 and. Yeah. It's as well.
But Steve, we live in a world where they're making cartridges with nothing on it. Yeah. And you download it.
Oh, UFO 50 comes out. So is UFO 50 coming out physically everywhere, or is that what's that website you're doing it? There's a website. There's some people who are doing it, aren't they? I don't think it's gonna be available everywhere. You've got to order online. That is a brilliant game, by the way. UFO 50.
I need to give it a go.
Did you not try that? You'd love it. No, it's very good. I played it a lot on Steam, but I was like, I really need this on Switch. I play more of it. There's a game on there, Magic Garden, I think it was called. I was absolutely hooked on that. It was so much fun. But yeah, general release. Oh god, I'm getting that. I'm getting that. Yeah. UFO50 is getting it. That needs to be in my collection.
The games. Too many games already.
Too many games. Oh my god, that's not even a new one for this year. That's not even a new one for this year.
No, it's not. No, it's not really.
Right. So we have a look at quickly. Oh god. Oh my god.
How we do for time?
Oh my god, quickly. Yeah. Right. We haven't got to the movie stuff yet. Okay. Final Fantasy VII is getting a new Steam version to provide an improved gameplay experience. That's interesting, isn't it? Right. Next one.
Yeah, well, to be fair, they don't really go into too much detail, but essentially, if you've bought this on Steam, there's an upgraded version, because the original version was a conversion of the PlayStation 1 version. I said version about 20 times there. But one thing's quite nice, from someone's told me, if you want to play the original one you bought on Steam, you can still do that, but just flick between the versions if you want
that's cool.
to. It's not replacing it, which is quite a nice feature. Yeah. But they don't go into detail what's different. I'm assuming going to be graphics and little bits and pieces like that. But instead of being a conversion, they're building it back up.
I did see some news about GOG having some new Final Fantasy stuff on there, and maybe it's something to do with this. 9
and a few others. It's part of that, I think. Yeah, because they did it more for the PC. But that's essentially the story.
Do you know that collection? I think did you pick it up as well? The Final Fantasy collection on Switch that came out a while ago. Did you get that?
No, I didn't. No,
I got it, and I just don't even play Final Fantasy. I just got it because I got caught in the hype.
I wonder where you bought that.
I got caught in the hype, mate. Like I do with everything. So Steve, this is really good value. You should get this, and it comes with stickers. Stickers.
Okay, that. My favourite character, the wizard guy and the sword guy.
Never playing it. Oh yeah, I don't even know the names of the characters, but I got caught in that hype. Are they available like digitally? I guess they are, aren't they? That's what you have to put them on physical. But I might play it. I feel like I can't go through life and not play Final Fantasy VII.
I think, honestly, if you're only going to play one of them, Final Fantasy VII, honestly, that one. But there is a lot of reading, though.
Oh, I don't know about that.
It's got a great story.
No,
it's worth it though.
I
It's
might,
worth it for the story.
I might play it offline. I think I might do it offline.
Play it offline.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yeah, but
I think I might
highly
do it.
recommend
Yeah,
it.
I might be one of those ones. Right, quickly. Oh no, let's watch a trailer of this game, which I talked about today, but I think it looks boss, and I'm 100% getting this.
Oh, I'm so excited about
100%
it.
getting
I'm glad
this.
you want to talk about this.
I
love the first one.
I'm 100% getting this physically if it comes out physically, by the way. The last one did, but I think it was limited run or someone like that. I got it, but I got it eventually. I got it through like Vinted or something, and it comes with amazing stickers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this. Have you not seen the trailer for this? Oh,
Yeah,
I have.
Actually, weirdly, I watched it this morning before I left for work. I was like,
right.
I'll talk to Steve about that later.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still there anyway.
He's got Deckard's coat from Blade Runner. That's the thing that I jumped out to me. It's got that kind of. I mean, the whole game's kind of a mishmash of all these different influences and that, isn't it? Not just Blade Runner, but like loads of cyberpunk stuff as well, obviously. And I love all of this animation. It's just so damn cool.
And even the trailer, it's like the guy's like proper like talking like 80s movie style.
I just love like the fact that they're still making games like this year. You know, because I thought like last year we had Neon Inferno, which was like our dose of this last year, really, wasn't it? And that was a boss game that flew under the radar because it came out and went really quickly. And I'm just hoping there's loads more games that come out like this year. Like at the end of the year, we're gonna be like, wow,
so good, wasn't it?
The first one's fantastic. Yeah, it makes me want to go back. I never beat it. Never beat the first one.
I haven't. It actually made me go, oh, I didn't.
I might go back.
That. I didn't go back to that.
Yeah.
But there is, I did see before the podcast, I actually did look this up on YouTube, and there is not available to the public, but there is a beta demo of it.
Wow.
And I got to hear the music for the level. Oh, it sounds so good.
Okay, I didn't know there was a demo. Is it on Steam, is it? Or is it?
Oh, no, it's not a public demo. It's like an alpha demo.
Oh, I see.
I don't know. Special YouTubers got like some special version of it.
Yeah,
but it looked really good. It's dark.
I hope there's a physical version. But I think if it's unlimited, I'll just get it anyway. I think this is one I'll have to get this year. Because I think this could be one what we're talking about at the end of the year. It looks really fun.
Yeah.
So I'm
you only playing one character in this one.
Yeah, one. Yeah. Also, the logo has got a kind of Terminator / RoboCop feel about it as well. You know, that kind of thing. It just looks great. It's Q2 Steam Early Access. Oh, okay, Early Access. So that means I think I missed the Early Access note there. So it's going to come in Q2, but it's not going to be fully finished yet. So
because I kind of I get a bit disheartened when it just says add to wish list on Steam. You go, oh, what a
I'm not really into early access. It's just like I'm just really old school with stuff like that. I want the game to come out when it comes out. Like
because it feels like you're not playing the final games. They loads of it, and then it won't.
And don't you think it misses the hype as well when a game's like not in early access? It doesn't have a solid like it's this game's coming out. Oh, it's been out for ages. Early access. I was like, oh.
The reason why is because Minecraft did that strategy. And other game developers have just followed suit.
Well, Minecraft works for the game because it evolves. You know what I mean? With this, it's just like a solid narrative, like platformer. So I don't know. Although I think this is a roguelike. If it looks like it's got, so I'm sure someone said in the comments it's roguelike elements, and you see some bits where you can select different types of loadouts or whatever each time. And he mentions in the trailer about like each run is this, and it's like okay, they're gonna have a thing which is quite good. I'm well for that. It does look fantastic. So that's one of my very much excited ones this year. I think we've got all the news right now. We're going to talk about our main bit of the stream, and that is going to be talking about TV and movie game related things coming out this year. And we're going to start it. I can't show the trailer, so I'm going to pause it on screens. Otherwise, YouTube will hate me. Right, you watch Silent Hill. Return to I can't never remember the name of this thing. It's Return to Silent Hill. Return of the Mac.
Return to Silent Hill. Return of the Mac. We've seen all the others. We saw them only a little while ago. We've played through Silent Hill 1 to 4, so we kind of fresh in our minds.
Yeah.
And
you've seen the first two movies as well, I guess.
Yes.
I'll say what I've seen the first movie. Yeah. I thought it was all right at the time. I think with time, I like it more.
It's got better.
I always remember the Sean Bean wraparound being pointless. It felt like they filmed that like separately. It made no sense. The second one, I've seen it. I can't remember anything about it apart from Jon Snow out of Game of Thrones. That's it. Yeah. I weirdly enough about the second one. I remember the trailer more than I remember the actual watching the movie, which is bizarre. But I remember the first one more because it was quite stylish and and like the pyramid. I don't know anything about Silent Hill though. Like I'm literally a noob, so I'm like. Yeah. Oh, cool seeing the Pyramid Head guy in it, but I believe he's not even from the first Silent Hill.
But that's what makes the second movie so annoying, because he shouldn't exist in the second film.
Yeah.
He's this character's like bad guy as such, without any spoilers. So it should only be in the movies where James, this guy who's the main character.
No, James talk, by the way. I saw some James coming up in the chat before. Someone called me James from.
Oh, but that's the name of the character in the game. It wasn't.
This is the long con. You've been planning this. You go watch that. You go, well, James. Oh, you just ordered the UFO. Nice.
But yeah, when you said you've seen the first two, this is done by the same director of the first movie. So it was looking
should
promising.
Be good. Yeah. I will say I saw the trailer, and I immediately thought this looks so dated. Like visually, like really like older CG, that I didn't even know it was a movie. First of all, I thought it was like an indie game that's supposed to look like old like graphics. Yeah. I was like, oh god, this is a movie. So that was my thing going into it.
It's got the music is fantastic. They got the original Silent Hill guy to do remixes of the music. You've got little hints of the number 2 music in it. I'm not going to do no spoilers, by the way. It's just like little bits I picked up on. The opening scene, though, is shot for shot like the game. He drives into the car park and stuff like that.
Okay.
But that's where the main bit I liked about it is that because it's going through James's mind, it's Silent Hill. It's all about playing.
Is that James, that fella there?
That's it, yeah. We hang around with his pipe. His pipe picked up. And so a lot of it is scene to scene. He is rushing in, and everything is around changing him, but because it's not like done like a normal film, all the environment's changing around him, and it is like playing in his mind, which is good because that's how it does play out in the game. That was good. The problem is they had other characters that weren't used properly, weird little bits. They changed quite a lot of how characters react. If you haven't played the game, you wouldn't really care.
Yeah.
Right? If you played the game, it would bother you if you're a big fan of the game. You'd be like, that makes no sense. Even though they were trying to make it more movie-like, but then it had material that felt like it was dedicated to the game, made sense, it was brilliant, like a little bit of a love letter to a point. And then after that, they went, oh, actually, no, we want to change it like this. And it worked for the best. The graphics, the effects, some looked decent. Bits looked terrible. Like the fire looked awful. Certain parts looked really strange. And there was certain elements they added into the movie that wasn't in the game. You think, why did they add that? And stuff like that. But as far as that, I don't want to say any more on the movie because literally spoilers. But if you like the first movie, I'll definitely give this a watch. Yeah. Definitely watch it. But like, if you hated the first movie, you hate the second, you hate all the movies, don't even bother then. Don't bother because you'll hate this one. Because it does, unfortunately, it has that same trope of feeling like a video game movie, but from the
90s. Oh, your 2000s. Okay, I get you. Okay, I get you. Yeah, earlier.
That's the main thing. Yeah.
Here's the question though, like, because we're talking about video game movies and all that in general now. What do you want from a video game movie? Because here's the thing, when I was picking up there, like, that wasn't in the game. Do we want it to be from the game though? Because we've seen it. Do you know what I mean?
And also, a lot of games are played at like movies with all the cutscenes and that. It plays like a movie anyway. It's like when I made a movie of Uncharted. Well, the second game plays like a big movie. So if it was shot to shot,
that's a good point, actually.
Well, I can just play the game.
It's a very good point. We've definitely got to a point where, like, I mean, especially now, where games are like movies and they're designed to be played kind of like a cinematic experience in a way. Like Metal Gear Solids have all been like that for years. I mean, Kojima's what's it called? Death Stranding is going to be like an animated series or something. It's just so weird, or like a movie or whatever, and it just feels odd because the games.
Yeah, because it's not like it's like this was a SNES game and they've gone, wow, they've made it into a live movie.
Yeah.
That'd be different.
Yeah, like the Mario.
Because like these are on, even though it's PlayStation 2, and like even now the graphics still look very good for it. And then they've also brought out a remake of it anyway. But remade it anyway, so it plays even more like a movie.
Yeah.
It kind of feels a bit like it does know it's aimed for, because if you're a hardcore horror fan, you're going to be disappointed because it's not that scary. If you're a fan of the game, you're going to see the flaws in it. So I don't know who it's aimed for. It's one of them strange things. One thing I will say that was very good, the nurses were brilliant.
Is that the nurses?
The reason why the nurses, yes. Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because Yeah, because it was an inside bit. But yeah, that's another shot from it. But the thing that made the nurses so good, they did actually have proper dancers and people that could twist
Oh, wow.
People that can twist their arms.
What did they do with the first one? Was the CG characters? I can't remember.
No, the first one was also the same.
Oh, right.
They did that as well.
Okay.
The only thing they did make CG is like when he's like attacking them and stuff.
Oh, right.
But when you see them moving, they look brilliant and they look really creepy because the way they're moving. But they're actually dancers that are doing it, so it played like a real thing. Things like that.
I think you're right though, because like, if you think about Mario, which is a good example, because we've obviously got Mario movies on, they work better as movies because you can literally just tell a story. Because in the game, you just control Mario jumping on blocks and all that stuff. But when it's a set story, you're coming into the film with expectations that can't be met. Because if you do see that story play out, you're going to go, well, I've seen this in the game. And if you deviate from that, you're going to be like, well, this is not like the game. So, like, you're already lost before you've sat down.
You're not going to win. Yeah.
It's it's a tough one. And I would say video game movies probably work better when there isn't a really heavy narrative in the game itself.
It should be stuff like ones that make a good movie. Actually, I think that's safe for later subject, isn't it? I'll save that for later on, actually.
No, it's all right. You can do it. We talked Go on.
I was going to say, like, things like Shadowrun. It's got a lot of story in it, but because it's pixelated and it's mostly text-based, seeing that as a movie and how it plays out would be interesting.
Yeah.
Because even though it's got lore in there, but then on the other hand, if they made a movie of Cyberpunk, it'd be pointless.
I was wondering what you were saying about them when later. I was like, wait a minute. Oh, wait for you, because we'll talk about what we want. Yeah. Yeah, I get yeah. I know. Of course, I'd love that. But it's almost like if it's a SNES game, if it's that at that point, then I suppose it's like, you can lift it from those games because it's just a bit of dialogue.
Say, how would that work as live action?
But now you're watching like 20-minute cutscenes where these characters are playing out, and it's like they're acting, and they're actually getting actors to motion cap them and all that as well. It's like
a full proper soundtrack.
They're already
as
a movie,
well.
yeah.
Like, it's not.
Yeah, Julio says Resident Evil films are a good example. I couldn't get into them, but the first two, but I love the first two games. I quite like the first movie, I think, but also because it was different. But it's not great.
It was different. Definitely.
I mean, you're not going to say everyone loved the same element in the first Resident Evil movie. The corridor scene with the lasers.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone walked away thinking, that's the bit we all remember, going, oh, that was cool. Yeah. I don't really remember anything else. And I think it's because...
little girl. You're gonna die.
That bit which is in the trailer.
Yeah,
the issue with the Resident Evil movie, I guess, is that because the games, I guess, like what I played, are survival horror, and it's all about tension and all that. And then the movie had like proper dance, proper like techno music and all that stuff in it.
Yeah,
it's just like I don't get it, and it was all like very again like 2000s.
Well, it's no horror, basically. It's zero horror.
Zero horror. Yeah, less of it. I don't know, to make it more accessible, I guess. I don't know. But it reminds me of the Doom film. Oh Jesus, I forgot about the Doom film. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, there's actually 2 Doom movies.
Yes, there is. I forgot about that. There's a Doom 2. I watched the trailer. It looks really bad. Yeah.
Straight to DVD style.
Doom should work. Doom should work in the same sense like a Metroid movie should work, you know?
Yeah.
The same kind of thing, but like I make Doom like Alien, where someone's been put on a planet and they've got a radio and go, how do I get off this? I've been left here on my own. And I was like, oh my, I hate to tell you, but you're not. You're actually in hell. Oh my god, you've got to fight your way out. You know what I mean? I was like, oh my god, and I'm getting chills thinking about that. How good that'd be, but no, the Rock's back and Rocks and all that, and the team.
The first person section as well. Remember that bit?
Yeah, they threw that in there. That was in there, wasn't it? Yeah, that was good.
That was a thing.
That was a thing. Yeah, I haven't rewatched that since watched it once. I've only watched it once. I nearly picked up the Doom book in a charity shop a while ago.
There's actually quite a few Doom books.
Stopped myself though. It was one based on the movie, and I was like, no, I'm not doing
it. The actual the ones based on stories are really good. There's a series of actual
I can imagine
ones based on the games. Yeah. I've got 3 of them. I actually got them from a car boot years ago. A set of 3.
They literally could be a good Doom movie.
I've read it though.
There's a good movie in there because he doesn't speak in there, and it's just him, and going. It could be a good movie.
He just grunts, walks around grunting at everything.
So that was a Silent Hill review. So what would you give it out of 10?
I would say I would give it a 6 because it I say 6, so nothing higher than that really.
Well, 6, all right. What are your thoughts on Tomb Raider in general in the cinema?
We've seen a few movies already of it. Do we need another one?
There's too many. It's like Alan Partridge.
There's
loads of them.
We want to see more. There's too many.
People like them. Yeah. I quite like. I know people are against it in a way. I quite like the Angelina Jolie ones. I thought they were fun. Well,
I do.
I don't remember the second one that much, but the first one I had loads of fun with it. And it's kind of got a similar thing with like probably loads of techno music in it and all that stuff. But the game, he did it well with the accent and all that stuff. But I really liked the one that came after it. I can't remember her name. Was Alice something?
Oh, the one that was kind of based around the newer games.
Yeah, I thought that was good. I thought she was...
I didn't watch it.
Oh my god, I thought it was really grounded. And it was like, I suppose, this is just a photo, so it's hard to judge what a performance is going to be like, but the way they're showing it doesn't look like that one.
Not very impressive, and that's a girl from
Game of Thrones. Another Game of Thrones reference today. The second one, I think it was that's a fellow Stark. I mean, there's not much to go on apart from the style that they're putting out there. But I like that other one. But I feel like 3 people saw it. I don't know why. It was a decent little movie. But yeah, it didn't get off the ground for the sequel and all. Is this? I'm confused. Is this a movie or is this a?
The problem is when you've got that kind of image, I just think there's going to be a TV show. But then there is an animated TV show.
Yeah.
Of Tomb Raider as well. Which
I've just read some horrible news at the side there, and I'm like, it just destroyed me. But Catherine O'Hara's passed away apparently.
Oh,
that's horrible, isn't it? This is why I hate looking at the news sites.
Yeah, that's I don't want to see.
I'll look at that. I'll relate to that later on. But that's horrible news. What an absolute legend. But anyway, was this a TV show or a film? The first photo of Sophie Turner in her upcoming role as Lara Croft has been revealed. Is it in a film or a TV show?
Yeah, they're kind of like. I think
Prime TV's radio TV show in September.
Oh, it says it's going to say I can see about HBO, and HBO do TV shows. Well, same company does.
Yeah, if it's a TV show in September.
Yeah. If it's a TV show, I think I'll give it a go more than if it was a movie. I think.
Yeah.
They could play off it more.
It could give her it could flesh out a character a little bit more in the story, and also she could raid different tombs. You know,
each episode different tomb, like the X-Files, really, isn't it?
I feel it won't. I feel like the whole thing will lead up to her. Imagine if the whole series was like in the last episode, it's like she goes, right, we're going in credits.
Oh yes, yeah. Right, I've done my training for the last 2 seasons.
That's what I feel like it'll be.
I'll find me dad. Right, we're going into the tomb.
Yeah, it'll be like
the scene of the first game. You know, when he opens up the doors.
That's what it'll be.
And that.
I feel like I think the whole series is going to lead up to like a specific, like a tomb she's got to go into, and it's like to get this magic thing or whatever. I can imagine that. But a series could be fun.
To find a dad or something.
It's got to be an overarching story to it. And well, I'll watch it definitely if it's a TV show. It's something different, isn't it? I didn't really watch. Well, I watched one episode of it, the anime, which was on Netflix.
I didn't watch any of it.
I think it was alright, but again, I'm not saying it was bad because I watched like one episode of the Terminator series, and I thought the Terminator series was really good.
That was amazing.
But I didn't go back. I don't know why I didn't go back, but I need to do that. And also, I need to go and watch the Predator one as well. So there's all these also animated shows. So I'm not against them, just not having the time.
That's better than the movie.
Well, yeah, there's loads of these around, so I'll give this a go. I give the TV show might work better as we've already had a few films. Yeah, it's doing something a bit different because if you went back to films, like you'd have to give the origin story and all that again, and I think I can't be bothered.
But don't you find it crazy? Like a one game on PlayStation and Saturn has then spawned into so many more games and TV shows, and they've really trying to make the character so big because they tried to do it with the first game because it was called Tomb Raider featuring Lara Croft. She was like a celebrity.
Oh, interesting.
So that's what they did at the start. So they've been trying to push Lara Croft as a
mascot,
a mascot, for the longest time.
Well, she was absolutely massive. She was like on front of magazines and things as if she was real.
It was like the FHM or Loaded or something.
All those mags,
bikinis.
It was a video. It was that time, wasn't it? It was a perfect time for a character like that to kind of be born into. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I don't know what like massive Tomb Raider fans think about of it. It would be like lifelong Tomb Raider fans if they're happy with the choice and all that. They're probably picking at the she's not wearing the right whatever. I don't know. She looks like she's wearing Lara Croft like cosplay to me, or she looks like a lot. I think it's weird. You kind of want to see a shot of her in the series.
I think they shouldn't have released an image. They should have done a teaser, maybe like the top of her head with the glasses or something, not show a body shot, because it kind of cheapens it until you see. Because the thing is, that's a single shot. Imagine when she's in the action.
Well, that's what I mean. This is a costume test. This is a photo, literally a costume test. And I don't feel it's not for us. I feel like they should have showed her in this show, because it
should have been a shot in the show. Like,
exactly. Because it comes across like cosplay in this way, and it's not their fault. It's just the way they've shown her in costume, because you want to see it in context of the world that she inhabits, and we're not seeing that. But yeah, we'll get a trailer, because apparently it says September. So they say, and the streamer production has begun. Show in September, so we're not that far off. No. Probably 10 episodes of that. Okay. The next one, I think we talked about this in the last podcast. We've got 25 minutes left. We're doing well. We're doing all right. We're doing all right, yeah. Is the Mario movie. Got to pause this because Nintendo will.
Definitely.
They will destroy me for this. Okay, first trailer. I think we talked about.
Right, I can't talk about this.
Another Mario movie. Yay! It's all right. I'll go and see it, definitely. But it was almost like it's kind of like, I'll go and see it, but I was not excited about it. This trailer tipped it all the way around. Watched it on your stream. Dead excited. I'm sitting there going, oh my god, this looks great.
I know. I was like the first, because I think the problem with that first trailer, it was showing Bowser little and all that, like it's just showing stuff we've seen in the first movie. And I think I was going to be the same old, and it didn't feel very video game in the first one in a strange way, with Easter eggs, but that was about it. This one, as soon as it started out, and I was like, oh okay, straight away. I was like, because they had no one's talking, they're doing the fire flower, and there's good effects on that. Certain outfits, and they've kind of a bit more established with what they're doing without even talking properly. And it was one of those where I was because I watched the stream, honestly, really excited about it. I went from gonna go and see it anyway, Mario movie, of course I'm gonna go and see it. It's like you. I went from that to I'm there as soon as I can go and see it.
To must see, I was saying, and it was very much 100%. Like that. And not a kind of like I'm not bothered the way. It's just because of we've seen it before. We've seen Mario before, but I feel like they've done enough now to go. They've set the foundation now to have a bit of fun with it.
The biggest thing for me was this build-up bit in the trailer. If you watch trailer yourselves and that, you get to a bit where they're going up to the pipe, and the music is actual music from the game. The problem is the first movie that I absolutely hated. They're using pop songs in it. There's it's years and years of amazing Mario music they could put in there. Even if they put a full orchestra, which they did with like Galaxy and stuff, they could do that with this. And it sounds like so far from the trailers, it's going to be using all video game music instead.
Well, from the direct, they mentioned that they made a point in saying that they're using the full orchestra for the music, I think they're doing that because maybe a lot of people had the same issues, like what was going on with the soundtrack. Where you've got this incredible, vast amount of music in the Nintendo's Mario library. Why aren't you touching on that way more? And they had a lot of it in the first movie, but it sounds like they're doing a lot more with it, rather than just throwing like Take On Me or whatever they do with it. Now, I've a feeling they'll probably still have a bit of that, because
it's their way. But this build up to this scene was all like music from the game, and I thought that's a very good start.
Yeah, and I know we've got Yoshi in here. Is Yoshi supposed to be trapped in this pipe? Is that what's happened?
Because because they move all the boulder stuff out of the way.
So he's like, but how long has he been in there then? I was thinking.
Well, actually, at the end of the first movie, in the end credits,
was it egg? Was it an egg?
There was an egg. So I reckon, he was born there and left there or something, and then he had. And I don't know. Has he been?
I just assumed there'd be loads of them. Like there'd be maybe the story is about him trying to find his own way home, and where we'll get
it's likely going to be a bit like Yoshi's Islandy bit. But then it's weird that. Also, the thing with this trailer that a lot of people picked up on as well. This feels like the first trailer. Felt it had elements of Galaxy, that's what it's meant to be about. But in this one, it feels like a ton of Odyssey and Mario World.
Mario 2 as well.
Mario 2.
Which is odd to touch on that. I kind of got a vibe, and I feel that's maybe just me, but and also because I love the 90s one as well, we both do. I know that other people don't. But I got a vibe of that. Because it's more kind of like them going around to mad places. I'm just kind of, the way they do in that film. And I know they didn't plan to do that, but that's another reason why I'm kind of liking the look of this one more so than the first one. It's kind of having that bit of an adventure side of it. It's really quirky in places. Like it
makes you think, how long is it going to be as well? Because the first one, they got the frog suit in there as well, and And that's like Bowser. I actually flicked through these bits before. There's obviously like Bowser's castle type bit. I love that shot.
So good. Oh yeah, I make Big Bear for as well.
Yeah.
I hope they have the music a bit Bear for there. That'd be great. But then again, she's in other games, I guess. But they look great there with the frog suit, and I love it.
And also the way they portray Yoshi is so ridiculously cute and adorable. The first sound he makes, it's not like a character talking like all the others. He's got that more cute kind of pet thing going on, isn't he?
And you know for a fact this is going to be Happy Meal time in April, whatever it comes out. This is going to be Happy Meal time, and you're going to get Yoshi, you're going to get Luigi in the frog suit or something like that. They're all going to be different ones you can get. I mean, I'm excited for that in itself. I'll get a little fun Yoshi in there. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Because like in the first one, we were just all about Chris Pratt and all. I'm not bothered about that now. Kind of get used to it, don't you?
Yeah, I kind of, I think, because they really pushed who's in it, and I don't really care now. I'm like, just play out the film with all the characters.
Here's the question, though. Since we've both got the van, have you opened the van yet? No? All right, fair enough. No. What is going to be the... I'll be honest, I've got not Bowser's, I've got Donkey Kong's Arena, and I've got that still boxed.
Yes.
I bought that. What's the vehicle, or what's the thing you get from this? What's the thing? Because they're not going to have the plumber's van in this one, are they? Because it looks like they're not in Brooklyn at all in this one at the start.
Oh yeah, it looks like they. I did notice it. I didn't really notice in this shot, which I only noticed a little while ago. Yoshi's got his own boat. That's random, isn't it?
Where?
He's got Yoshi on the boat. If you go back to the shot with the frog outfit.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Literally where he was.
There's a boat there.
Go a little bit more. Go, literally where you see the shot of them. With,
them there. Oh yeah, with the egg on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
I'm like,
I didn't notice that.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I
did he paint that? What's that? How did that happen? Why would he do that? That makes no sense. Why?
They look very strange worlds in this one. So yeah, not going to be. I thought, they're going to do a lot more in because that's how the other movie was. But this one's all going to be in this.
And then they're going through different pipes, and then you see obviously Yoshi eating an apple, which is quite a good little take from Mario World. It must be like a candy apple, or whatever, toffee apple thing. And then he's got the Super Scope in there as well, which is a present. Do you reckon that's a present to Yoshi? Is that because he opens it in a minute? Well, he's got it. And then he got all the toads.
Yeah. Do you know one thing I didn't notice on this shot? I was so busy focusing on he's got a Super Scope, I didn't notice you had Baby Mario and Baby Luigi.
Yeah.
As well. And I was like,
that's what I was saying, like, hope you don't cry in there all the way through. They might do, you know. Yeah. But they look more like the ones in Double Dash from Mario Kart. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
But I'm excited about this. And you got the T-Rex from Odyssey. I don't think I actually encountered the T-Rex when I played Odyssey, you know. Was it like an optional thing?
No, you had to be him to smash through some walls and stuff.
I can't remember doing it.
You put the hat on him and then you control him.
I think I bypassed it, you know. I don't think I had to do it when I played it because I was remembering, oh, come on, I haven't done that.
He's asleep. He's asleep, and I think it's only for additional where they were. Was it stars? I don't know. But he was asleep.
I sold that when I beat that stupid. I needed the money at the time, but I need to get a copy of it. It's a great game. Yeah, it's very good.
Go back to
They're going to announce a new one this year, aren't they? So Odyssey. It might be Odyssey 2. You never know. That could be the thing. I never even thought about a second Odyssey game. If he could do that,
that'd be good. I could.
The whole mechanic of the hat is still good. I mean, look at Yoshi. Look how tough he looks there.
I know. He's like, come on, the Super
face me. There was a part.
I just wanted that bit. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sorry. There was a part that looked. Hulu says the part that looked like racing, so maybe the element of Mario Party in it. Maybe they got to touch on all the games, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of everything. But I'm excited about that one. It's what have we got? Quarter of an hour. So that's all these are kind of must sees. What are your thoughts on Street Fighter?
It's funny because it starts out like quite serious looking, and then you see Guile's hair, and I'm like, they're going for it. They're going for it. I am excited because again, like the Mario movie, I really like the Street Fighter live action movie.
Yeah, I do as well. They're leaning into the campy silliness of it, aren't they? Which is
the only thing I don't like about this is that maybe it's just a trailer. They're focusing more on the urban Street Fighter 2, like the Street Fighter 6 theme.
It's definitely got a 6 theme yet. I haven't even played 6. I have not played 6 at all. Yeah,
it might be just a trailer
more of a time thing. Because I know much you have to invest in Street Fighter, and I got into 5 in a big way, 4 and 5 in a big way.
I wanted to get into the Alpha series because that's meant to be a very
yeah.
big one.
Alpha was very good. Alpha series is very good. And obviously 2 is always gonna be my favorite. 2 Turbo.
Oh
I've
yeah,
got so many amazing memories.
2 was the first one. That's the first game I had in my SNES. That was my first ever.
Where's
game I
Guile?
had.
I've missed Guile. Where's Guile?
Oh, he's in it really quickly. I can't remember what.
I want to get to his hair.
Is that?
Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, his hair's insane. I was like, because everyone looks quite serious looking, like really like normal really.
Yeah.
And he got Kyle's hair, he's got the square hair.
It's Viper there. I think that's CJ Viper, is it? And
yeah, because a couple of characters in this, I'm like, yeah, Kuma. But some of the characters I didn't know they were. I was like, who's that? Because I don't follow.
Is he in this trailer?
Yeah, he is. He's
there.
there.
Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he's doing the.
There you go. There you go.
What's the kick called? Yeah, he comes.
It's Sonic. No. Oh no, Sonic Boom is the move.
Cyclone kick. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think it is.
So yeah, there you go.
There you go. Be close. It's so absurd. But I kind of. You're not gonna. Everyone's just gonna. If you go to the cinema, everyone's just gonna be laughing their head off.
They are, aren't they?
Everyone's just gonna be laughing their head off this. Yeah, I'm gonna go and see it. This is definitely gonna be.
Definitely gonna go and see it.
I don't know. Because for me, it's fun this year because you've got this versus Mortal Kombat. You know, 2 movies out of the same year is quite fun. Which do you think will come out on top with Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat?
I don't know, Mortal Kombat's getting a little bit established with the previous one.
Yeah,
but then we haven't had a Street Fighter 2 for longest time. So maybe... Yeah, I thought Mortal Kombat might do a bit better because people already, have got into it. And they got more of a darker appearance. They took it more serious.
Yeah.
And then you've got...
Because Mortal Kombat 2 looks fun as well. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's it.
They're both kind of comedy movies. They're not taking themselves too seriously.
But I don't like that it's just called Street Fighter.
I wish it was Street Fighter 2, but then I think it'd be too confusing for people, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You know, outside but yeah, 100% should be Street Fighter 2, but yeah, you can't do that because they actually want to make a sequel and they can't call the next one Street Fighter 3. You know, it's got to be called Street Fighter. But it would have been nice if it was called like Street Fighter and had the World Warrior or I don't know something a title of that. But again, it's easy to market in it. I don't know.
I just love we can get to see both. How about a popcorn bucket of Guile's head?
Oh, it's just perfect for it, isn't it? It's perfect.
Yeah.
They can make multiple people say, but that's the best one. Yeah, we'd all want that. I can imagine Happy Meal toys of all these as well. I don't know if this is like a PG or something like that. Like it's proper violent, but there's no blood or anything like that. It's just
that's the thing. There won't be no like proper gore. It'd be like just normal fighting. So it will open up for more people, younger people, to be able to see it.
I wonder if they're going to have.
I'd say again, are you going to feel like this is going to be aimed towards the hardcore people or the new people?
I think it's new people, and I think they've got loads of like famous people who were like almost like big on social media and like wrestlers and all that stuff to kind of bring in all different types of audience. And the way you said like they've got that kind of a more of a street approach with it was a Street Fighter 6, so people who've played the latest game might go, oh, I like this, looks like the game I know, but also bringing the old fans. So it's trying to bit of everything, and it's definitely got a tone that's just, I don't know, it's not taking itself seriously, so this could be a good laugh.
Yeah, and I like that really.
Yeah. I kind of like the look of it. I'm going to go and see it. I don't know if it's going to be any good. I think it's just going to be silly.
That's a different situation.
That's the thing. I mean, this is the kind of film where someone will like input the Capcom code or something in there, or like a cheat or something like that.
Yeah,
and that kind of thing.
Like round one on the screen. Or
round one, or that's already in the trailer. You hear someone go round one. The narrator, but I think like someone will make it faster and make it turbo or something. You know, something will happen like that.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll break the wall a little bit. But from what I've seen from the action scenes in it as well, which you can't play them, but it looks good. You know, it's going to be good. I love the original one as well, but it's not great. Is it the original one? It's
no, because the original movie, they didn't want it to be just a tournament fighting movie. That's why they tried to add the other story in.
Yeah.
That's why. But then it's mad because I think the best not unofficial Street Fighter movie is Bloodsport.
Oh God,
because that intro, you have all the characters being betrayed at the beginning for this tournament, and that's literally how a Street Fighter movie should have been.
I think the structure works well. You have a focal point of a tournament. That's why Mortal Kombat works well. Like that's a kind of rewatchable, even though there's loads of issues with that. But it works because there's a tournament where they're all going to fight each other, like Bloodsport. And I'm guessing this is the same kind of principle because it seems to be like lots of fights. They're all on the street and there's people watching them, someone in the back. So I'm guessing like they're watching them because these are official fights. I don't know. have to see.
Yeah. There's definitely some streets and some fighters.
Yeah, a bit of both in it. I'm also talking about Mortal Kombat because it's a nice segue.
Have a different time.
We're doing all right. We've got 8 minutes before the alarm goes off. So I like that they're focusing on Johnny Cage this time around.
Yeah, yeah.
That was interesting because the first film they had someone who, because I hadn't played Mortal Kombat for a long time, right? So when I watched the trailer for the first film, I just thought that the main person was a character I didn't know from the new games.
He's like Liu Kane's brother's cousin's next door neighbour, isn't it?
I thought he was from the game, so I was like, and then I read it up. It's like, oh no, it's someone they made up for the movie. And I was like, oh, I hate when they do that. So it's interesting that they've took this approach because I think he's actually in the trailer somewhere, maybe near the end, where they're all like grouped around. I don't know what it is.
I can't.
It's like one of these, and you can see
he's back. Yeah,
I don't know. That's there's one of the scenes. No, it's not him. No, it's not. It's like one of those scenes though, like a Shao Kahn there. Where he's just standing, where everyone's standing around, and he's in the back somewhere. But it's interesting. Like I thought they were going to maybe call it like Mortal Kombat, Johnny Cage, or something like that in every film that comes after it, based on one of the other characters. But that'd probably be silly. But it's interesting that they just took it. Maybe because like he's quite popular because of the boys or whatever as well. He's a big for that, and Johnny Cage is. It's an interesting way to kind of have him as the focal point this time around, though.
Yeah, because originally I think they wanted Johnny Cage to be a focal point in the games because it's based on Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, he is.
That's meant to be who it's meant to be.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it'd be nice if he's in the movie as a little cameo or something where he plays his dad.
I'm thinking that. I want to be in it.
Play his dad or something like that, or like him from the future or something like that. But yeah, he is in the trailer.
Hey, what are you doing?
He is somewhere in trailer. I'd probably find if it did this all the time. I mean, there's loads of CG and lots of green screen stuff going on, isn't it? Obviously, but from the trailer,
I like the previous one.
The previous one, I liked it as well. Do you know what?
With that main bad guy,
I'll tell you what, though. Right, what I love most about the original one was the Sub-Zero and Scorpion stuff at the start.
Oh, I was literally about to say that. That's like the best.
It was the best bit, and I feel like it went a bit downhill for me after that. I think though, if it was a film all about them two, I thought it would be so damn good. But this is going for more of a comedy route with him, I guess. So I'm all for it. I like the tone of this one as well. I feel like it's going to be quite telling between this and Street Fighter this year. So okay, so what one are you looking forward to out of both of these two? If you had to see one of them.
To be honest, Street Fighter, because we've had a newer Mortal Kombat movie already, and I want to see what they do with Street Fighter one, really, because we haven't had one other than a couple of animated movies. Again, I'm going to see, but then I was more of a Street Fighter than a Mortal Kombat person.
Yeah. Oh, I love both.
I play both.
Yeah, I love both of them. I don't know if I can pick. I think I picked in the past, but I don't know if I can. I love both of them kind of equally. But I'm all like Mortal Kombat 1 to 3. After that, I don't know anything about Mortal Kombat.
Oh, I'm the same. Trilogy.
I really want to get Legacy, and that's like on my list for a while. I'm going to wait till it's dirt cheap and picking it up. I can't wait.
Yeah.
But it's just I played a bit of 4. I'm thinking enjoying that because there was a guy called Quan Chi.
There's a couple of characters in this one. There's like a female monk. I didn't know who she was.
Yeah, I don't know. All the later PS2 releases, I'd never touched. I don't know anything about them. So yeah, I'm probably with you. I want to see the Street Fighter one. I'm going to see both of them.
Maybe because I'm going to definitely see both, but I feel like it's a bit more like because Street Fighter's so long time from anything from it. Well, we've had a good Mortal Kombat movie already, so, And
this is a Wikipedia entry because we haven't got nothing about this yet. So there's a new Resident Evil movie that's coming out this year, and it looks promising because it's written and directed by Zach Kreger. I think he's written it. That sounds like written based on... He's the one who did Weapons. Have you seen Weapons?
Oh, yes, yeah.
So he basically did Weapons. I think he saw an interview with him, he's talking about this, to get the budget to do this, and this is what he's choosing to do with the money. To do, he wants to do a Resident Evil in his way. So you don't know much about it. It's the same plans. I think it's began following the critical and commercial failure. I've then seen any of these other Resident Evil movies.
The CG movies are not bad, but they don't feel like a movie. The TV series was awful.
Oh, was it?
It was so bad. It was I think was it on Netflix or one of those? It was it got cancelled. It didn't even get a full season out of it. It got cancelled because it was they had good elements to it, and also not only that was bad. There was a Resident Evil movie only a little while ago.
Wow.
That everyone forgot about.
I completely forgot. Oh yeah, that came out when that was a couple of years ago. Yeah, I never watched it.
they got all the character. It was based on Resident Evil 2, kind of, and bits of 1.
Yeah, I never went near it.
The cast was all completely wrong.
Yeah.
There were elements in it, like some of the scenes looked clever, and it had little hints. It was quite nice, but overall, terrible film. So they can't do any worse.
We've got 10 minutes, by the way, because we've got an extra 5 minutes then because the 9:05 because we started the clocks. Start the fans, please. So we're all right. We're all right for the 10 minutes. So I'm intrigued with this. It looks like it's someone's who's actually got a bit of like a weight behind him. So like, he's got weapons. I thought was absolutely brilliant. They did something else before weapons.
Horror, that'd be a big thing.
But I'm very excited about this one. See what it is. And I was left really to say, I was like, what else is coming next year? Because I know there's other TV shows. There's a new series of Devil May Cry, the animated series. I've not watched the first series yet. I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, to watch it. It looks very good though.
Yeah, it's supposed to be quite good. I've heard a couple of people have said it's good. Who said this is based? I hope it's based on Resident Evil 1. Yeah, I think it will be.
Yeah,
I think
the horror one, because later on it's not really as much.
And this is for like just basically to say what's coming out next year or in the future. And we've got a couple of things here really. But the Zelda movie, I think, looks good from the scenes. They were forced to put these out because of all those shots that people were getting. I'm excited about this. I think having unknowns is the best way to go for this. I
can agree with you with that. Yeah, I don't want big stars. I want unknowns.
I don't want like Seth Rogen playing Link or something. I don't exactly. I don't want all that. Just have it nice and wistful and kind of like a really fun adventure. You know what I mean? It's good.
I want Willow, but with like
Zelda characters, legends and all that. I mean. Too modern, but I'm looking forward to that. The other thing, which we haven't talked about at all. What do you thought about the God of War series? I think it's a film or a series.
I didn't know they were bringing one out.
Oh, didn't you? You played any of the God of War games? You played any of the games?
Yep, I played a bit of the first one.
Oh, God, so good.
I completed the PS4 one, whatever number that was called. It was just called God of War.
That's the new direction. Brilliant. Yeah, I love that as well.
Love that, and I didn't play the second one.
No, I didn't either.
Heard good things.
I played the first 3, I think it was, and one of the PSP games, and that PS4 one. I think Chains of Olympus PS4 one. So I love them. I kind of, in a weird way, they're not Metroidvanias. I don't know what those kind of games are called, but it reminds me of Metroid in a way. Like you start off with all the powers, and then they get, they take them all from you, and then you start again. And I kind of want them to bring another God of War out in the original style. And then you could live alongside the new God of Wars. I would like that. I don't know if they'll ever do that because these are definitely based. Well, they're going for like based on the newer ones, obviously. But that PS4 one was amazing.
The beard and everything, because in the first game, it's weird because everyone's got so used to him having the beard that he hadn't always done it. If you play the first game, he's clean shaven.
Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. I just assumed it's supposed to be like this is. I think it's like those games happened, so they're canon, and he's just older.
Yeah.
I assume.
Yeah, because
he's got a kid.
Because in the first games, even though he's the hero, he's the main character.
Yeah.
He's not a very nice guy. He murders everybody.
It's really good.
It's not like he's a good guy, but he's a more of a good guy in the newer games because he's got his son with him. Yeah. So he's got more of a more morals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He cares more. In the first one, he didn't.
Yeah, he's got a son to care for. And there's loads of sensual parts in the first one, which wouldn't kind of work nowadays. There's loads of parts like that. True. We have to like hit a button loads of times for things for him to do stuff. Julio did mention there's a new horror film based on the Mortuary Assistant. That's coming as well. Didn't think about that. I've never played that. Do you know anything about that game? I've seen loads of people play on Twitch.
I've seen just Andy playing.
Is it good?
It's basically like Phasmophobia type thing, but you're only in one room and different elements happen with the bodies that get brought into.
So I'm thinking of playing some spooky games, and I'm thinking, that could be an interesting one, especially if there's a movie coming out. Another one.
Yeah, it's got some proper genuine scary moments.
Is that the indie? Is that just the Iron Lung one? Is that based on a movie as well?
Iron Lung is.
Is it based on a game? Sorry, is that based on a game?
Yeah.
Okay, there's another game.
It's done by it's Markiplier, the YouTuber. Yeah. It's his project.
I know nothing about Markiplier apart from I've seen his photo and that's about it. I don't know his YouTube channel or anything.
Basically, he was like one of the early
PewDiePie style gamers. Yeah,
he was like the early game players. Like Let's
Play. Let's Play
Let's
kind
Play
of,
yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
been
and
able to
obviously
finance
Shannon
his
stuff.
own movie based on that's amazing. Like he's gone into that. That's how good is that?
Because he's got a big background on YouTube, it's really helped the movie massively. It's like sold out everywhere, and it's
happening with a lot of YouTubers. There's another
Hmm.
one. I don't watch it, but I know of him. Chris Stuckman. He was able to do a horror film because no one with a horror film called Shelby Oaks, and he was able to finance that from his doing his YouTube thing. It's crazy. Getting YouTubers becoming filmmakers, which is great because they're going to take a lot more risks and do some more interesting things outside of Hollywood.
People follow the YouTubers because it don't matter what they do.
Yeah,
they want to see what the YouTuber does.
They've already got a following. So I don't know what Iron Lung is or what video game it's based on, but
horror game.
Yeah,
I don't know it myself. I've never even heard of it until I heard about the movie.
Yeah, it's new.
But it's the other one.
And loved God of War 1 and 2. Haven't played any of the newer ones yet. I love those original ones on the PSP. I mean, they're all. Is the thing about though, they're all very similar. The original games are just very similar games in structure.
Oh yeah.
They're the same kind of thing, but the best things about them were that the boss fights were amazing. The boss fights that cover the screen.
Epic gods and stuff.
So good.
You're going against and stuff, and they're all like part of the timeline, the lore is. Yeah.
Because I think is it Greek? Is it Greek gods in the newest ones, or is it Norse gods? I can't remember because the original one's Greek.
That's what I did want to say.
The original one's Greek because of like Zeus and all that. But I think in the new ones, I might be completely wrong about this because I have to remember. I think they crossed over into Norse ones. I don't know. No, I'd be completely wrong about that. But I think that's what made it quite interesting. Marka Palaya, the YouTuber, made and stars in it. There you go. He is in the bottom. Yeah, I say that he is. Yeah, I know him. He's right under the lady in the bra. Apologies about that. But it's only £38 for that bra. That's quite good, isn't it?
A bargain.
But
you can't scroll past it. It's on the right.
It's an ad. Everyone's going to buy that now. We're sponsored. We're not sponsored.
Put my hand on it. There you go. Put my hand on it. You can't see it now.
You can't see it now. But I think someone else also got announced for this. Oh god, what's that? That's Dispatch.
What's going on?
Nintendo. I saw this news about Nintendo have censored that Dispatch game, which is that kind of animated thing. I don't know anything about it. I'll get off the screen. All these people.
Dispatch is kind of like a Telltale style thing, but with superheroes. Kind of like the boys mixture stuff, isn't it?
Well, do you know the Princess Bride? I know this is a weird tangent. Do you know the Princess Bride? Do you know the swordsman, the Spanish swordsman?
Oh,
that actor is playing Odin in the God of War series. Saw that before. He was also in a great series called Homeland, but he's in this as well. I noticed that before.
That's pretty cool.
No, my alarm's going to go off in a couple of minutes. We've got time for we've literally got time for a question from the chat. When we can go for. I can grab a.
Oh, I can hear it. Oh no, is that it?
Yeah, that's it. It must be 5 past. No. I thought it wasn't 5 past, but it is. It must be 5 past.
It's 5 past.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 5 past.
Damn it. Did I press snooze? No, everyone comes. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. Oh, we were about to do that. Thank you so much for coming to the podcast, everybody. It's been great for 2 hours. We actually did it. We'll be back next time for another 2 hours. But I'll probably put it on the screen next time so you can all see it. I'm good. We were about to do loads of questions, but whatever. Thanks, everyone.
Sorry, next time.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. See you, Spoon.